Damn. What's going on? This your dog, Art Man the Great. I, damn, you can tell I've been going hard in the gym. My face ain't all fat and shit. Damn, I'm slimming down and shit. Hell yeah, I've been going hard in the fucking gym. Look like a totally different person. But yeah, Art Man the Great, Art Man Apparel. It is shipping week. My favorite week, man, where everybody gets their orders. Like I try to tell all my people, man, I am not Amazon Prime. When you place an order from Art Man Apparel, please do not expect that shit to be at your doorstep in 2 days. Please. I'm not Amazon Prime. Give me some time, man. I'm a one-man army. I had a dude place an order. And he's like, dude, where's my shirt? I'm like, nigga, you just ordered that shit 2 days ago. Do you ever get that shit that fast from anybody else? Well, shout out to my everybody supporting though. Real shit. Real shit. Shout out to the people that's buying custom orders. I'm getting a lot of custom illustration orders because I dropped that baseball picture, man. That's a nice painting that I did. And that Kendrick Lamar painting of him at the Super Bowl. Shout out to everybody in the chat already, man. I am ready for the rematch. The rematch can't come quick enough. As we all know, today is the day a year ago where Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia, and it appears that he suffered his first defeat. But then that defeat was quickly taken away. That victory was quickly taken away from Ryan Garcia because it was revealed that he was sticking needles in his ass or his arm because he tested positive for nandrolone and ostarine initially. Oh man, so much history. Time, one thing I like about this boxing shit is like it always changes, man. You never know what's gonna happen. We can go into the fight thinking one thing's gonna happen, but then something completely different happened. Man, watching Haney Garcia live the first time, this is what happened. I was chilling with my pops, his girl, and my woman. We're just chilling at my pop's crib. We're watching the fight. I'm telling my dad, hey man, this guy Haney's good. He's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? This should be a good competitive fight, but I feel like Haney's gonna, show that he's levels above this guy. That's what my thoughts going into the fight. Round one hit, Haney got hit with that left hook. I said, oh shit, this is gonna be a fight. Man, you can always really tell how a fight's gonna play out by like the first 3 rounds. And just off that first 30 seconds in the first round. No, I don't think it was the first 30 seconds. I was lit watching that fight. I think it was around like closer towards the end. But I just remember happening in the first round. He got caught with the left hook, and I thought to myself, man, oh man, this guy Ryan Garcia, I guess it is true. He is fast. He is fast in a motherfucker because I didn't even see that shit coming. Right? But I was faded. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm watching the shit and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But I'm like, okay, Haney's gonna recover and he's gonna adjust. And he did that. He was able to recover and he adjusted and he was able to box, but then occasionally he would jump in and try to like bang it out with Ryan Garcia, and then he gets dropped again. And I'm just like, oh shit. And the whole time, I'm sitting back analyzing the fight. Of course, I like Haney, but a fight is a fucking fight. A fight is a fight. If my guy is losing, then he's losing. Just like last night when I was watching Conwell fight. If my guy's losing, he's losing. I'm not like these guys where they try to say, oh, Art Man, some super fan. Nah. I can judge a fight fairly. So I'm just watching. I'm like, oh shit. What the hell, Haney? You gotta step it up because this kid is obviously bigger and stronger than you. And that's one thing I noticed off the bat. I've never ever seen Haney look that small compared to anybody he's ever fought. I've never seen that. I've never seen him look that fucking small. And I've never seen Ryan Garcia that fucking big. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This fight's at 140, right? But never mind that. We watching the fight. I'm thinking Haney gonna bounce back, and which he was doing. But then he ended up getting caught again, and then caught again. And I'm like, oh fuck, you know what? They about to stop this shit. He might get stopped. He might get stopped. But then he kept it pushing. He kept on boxing. He was there, and he was making it a very competitive fight. And going towards the later rounds, I'm thinking in my head like, damn, even though Haney's been dropped, this is a very competitive fight. I'm surprised. I wonder what the scorecard's gonna look like. And then Haney gets dropped again, and I said, oh well, they're gonna give it to Garcia. They're gonna give it to Garcia because Haney got knocked down too many times, even though he won. I felt like he won the majority of those rounds. He still got knocked down several times, and nigga, you're supposed to be the master boxer, and you got dropped multiple times by the Mexican American. So of course they're gonna pick Garcia. So I'm like, yeah, understandable. And I gave Garcia his credit. I gave him his credit. I even made a post that went viral. I said, damn, when Haney got hit with the first left hook, I fucking punched my screen. I was pissed off. I was mad. Yeah, I was upset. But I gave Ryan credit. But then Ryan was talking about, oh, no rematch and all this shit. And I'm like, oh man, that's some sucker shit. And I had to hear everybody talk about how Haney ain't shit and how Gervonta's just this beast for beating Ryan Garcia and how Gervonta's resume then got way much better and all this shit. It ain't like wine. I sat there and I congratulated Ryan. I even painted the illustration because I had a couple customers that was like, yo, can I get that? But I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Painted the illustration before I can even post the shit, but I accepted the cash. Before I could even post it, it was revealed that Ryan Garcia was on Nandrolone and Ostarine. I said, oh, deleted that illustration, refunded my customers their money back because I can't support that shit. I can't support that. Nah. I'm not like the rest of these niggas out here. Oh well, pets don't matter. Nah, I ain't nigga, nah. Not me. I don't care if it was Gervonta Davis or whoever got cheated like that. Nah, nigga, I'm not supporting that shit. I'm not gonna say, oh well, pets don't fucking matter. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm sorry. That's just the type of character I am. I couldn't do that. I couldn't support. And then he goes on to say, after getting caught, it was just so like let's refresh some memories here. After Ryan Garcia got caught, do you remember the spiral right after? The nigga talking crazy about George Floyd, talking crazy about black people, all because he got caught. But right after the fight, he said, oh, y'all thought I was crazy. Oh yeah, he was saying then, right? He was saying then when it appeared that he won the fight, right? Talking and doing all this shows, getting invited everywhere. Everybody's loving the kid. And then he gets caught up. And then all of a sudden he's just spiraling out of control. And the fucking drink is making him racist. Nigga, I didn't drink all that. Nigga, I ain't never said no racist shit while I was drunk. Oh, I fuck all that. Oh, nigga, not on no fucking camera for the millions of people to hear. Hell no. Fuck that. Fuck that. And then try to blame it on the alcohol. The alcohol did it. Nigga, the alcohol didn't do shit, nigga. But you know what the alcohol did? No, for real, for real. The alcohol let the truth out. The alcohol really let the truth out on a motherfucker, man. For real, for real. You ever been drunk around somebody, man? They start telling you everything, man. That's what the alcohol would do. So the alcohol definitely, definitely blocked that filter he had and let him just flow right through and talk all types of. The drugs got him. The Nandrolone Ostarine got him. So yeah, he's talking crazy, man. They was hoping on the downfall of Dev. That shit was crazy because everybody was clowning Dev, and then right when the news hit, they like, oh shit. But these fans are they're so fucking bitch made. Instead of being a man about it and be like, you know what, my fault, Dev. That nigga cheated. I can't really. Yeah, he cheated. It was funny, but he cheated. So I can't really give him credit. Maybe we can go into the rematch and see what happens. Instead of keeping that energy, these goofy ass niggas, no, they set Ryan up. They set Ryan up. I mean, duh. They just didn't want Ryan to win. So they set him up. Who set him up? Who's they? Them people. What people? And we start getting into that shit, man. Man, oh man, we start getting into that shit. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Ryan was big as shit in that fucking rematch. Me in the fight. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Said Golden Boy just released the full Devin versus Ryan fight. Yeah, so be it. So be it. They're gonna have to hold on to that win forever because that rematch is gonna tell a different story. And when the rematch happened, they're gonna be like, oh well, this is what happened in the first fight. You see how they're moving? They have no honor, no code respect. So, I get it. I get it. Devin Haney, he just gotta move. He just gotta move accordingly. These people don't respect. They don't respect Black American fighters. They don't. They don't. They don't respect the rules of the game. They be doing all this crying and oh my god, performance enhancing drugs and people dying in the ring. Oh my god, so sad. People are dying in the ring. Oh, take our hat off for them. Nah, they don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. It's all about money, race, and fucking pride, man. Stop it, man. Let's be real. We can sit here and play the game that, oh man, this is all about the better man and the better man win. Nah, nigga, better man can win, but the people on the sidelines making this shit super racial like a motherfucker. But this been going on before we was here, and it's gonna happen afterwards. But black fighters need to move accordingly, and black fans, y'all need to listen, bro. This shit should have been a lesson for y'all. Ryan Garcia just did everything that y'all said was bad in boxing and got praised for it. Y'all said it's not good to smoke and drink in boxing. It's not good to be a racist in boxing. It's not good to take performance enhancing drugs in boxing. It's not good to fucking lie, cheat, steal. You know what I'm saying? Get locked up and do goofy shit. It's not good to do that. It's not good to miss weight. Ryan Garcia did everything that y'all said is wrong with that a boxer can do. He did that shit. And y'all sat there and praised him. So y'all just gotta move accordingly, man. Fuck that. If I was a boxer, nigga, I'd be the most ruthless fucking boxer. Not saying I cheat, but best believe I'm gonna be on it. If a nigga cheat, man, it's gonna be different. I'll just say that. I don't want to incriminate myself, but just know it will be very different. But salute Devin Haney though, because Devin Haney, to be a Muslim, you got to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to hide emotions. Dev, he's Muslim strong and he's very disciplined. So he's willing to hold himself down, keep his composure until the rematch. And I respect that. But nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like me wear these LA hats, you know what I'm saying? Smoke weed, say what I want, and paint these fire ass pictures. Look, nigga like me, I'd have been getting on Ryan Garcia ass every fucking day into the fucking rematch. This motherfucker purposely missed weight last minute, knowing that you was gonna take the fight, nigga. Devin got a good heart. He got a good heart. I don't. I don't. The world discard me because I'm really a spiteful person. Because if somebody do something like that to me, I would want to do something worse to that person. But then again, I'm not in Devin Haney's position. He's in the position he's in because who he is, what he's done. So you can't get mad on how he reacts to him being cheated. One thing's for sure is he wants this fucking rematch, and he's getting the rematch. And it's time for him to show him proof. I'm picking Devin Haney by KO. And I know people said that's crazy. I know people said that's crazy. But then again, who's to say? Who's to say Ryan Garcia is not going to be the same fighter? Who's to say Ryan's going to be the same fighter? Who's to say that Devin's going to be the same fighter? What if Devin's even better? Y'all talk about how the one thing he needs to focus on is dodging the left hook. Well, dummy, if he dodged the left hook, he was winning the entire fucking fight. So now what? He goes into the fight and dodges the left hook, but then he adds some new tools to his game. Then what happens? Y'all guys forgot that Ryan Garcia is trash. Boxing fans forgot Ryan Garcia is trash. They forget that he got put on his ass by Luke Campbell. They forget that he quit against Gervonta Davis. They forget that he throws punches and leaves his head right in the center. They forget that he's flat footed. The only thing Ryan Garcia had is a fucking left hook. And now we're going to see it. We're going to see who's the better man. Who dropped the link? I'm not saying Haney has to cheat back. I'm saying what I would do, nigga. I'd be the most ruthless ass nigga, man. I probably would have socked his ass in the fucking press conference on some real shit. On some real shit. Nigga, you cheat me, nigga. I gotta do some cheat shit to you, nigga. I slap cuz or something. I'll pretend like everything's all good. Oh, it's all good, man. I'm just gonna dap you up real quick. You know, we gonna settle this in the rematch. Nigga, as soon as he reached to fucking give me a hand, nigga, I hit that nigga with an uppercut, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You just cheated me, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Let's run this shit back. Pussy. That's the type of nigga I am. Fuck that. But you know, he's gonna wash him in the rematch. But just like the Whitaker fight today, how fans are saying, "Oh, we didn't forget the first fight that you fell out the ring." They're gonna do the same shit. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, Dev, we didn't forget that you fell out or that you got dropped or whatever." They do this. They did the same thing with Kovalev. They say he lost the first fight. He goes in the second fight, outclassed Kovalev. And they talk about some, nah, that ain't it. The first fight, you still lost. Nah, nigga, fuck all that. Even years later, they're still talking about Floyd Mayweather versus Buddy Castillo when he had the little injury. They talking about some, oh, he really lost that fight. Nah, he didn't lose shit. They quick to tell you a nigga unofficially lost, but say, oh, the Ryan Garcia fight, that sticks. That sticks. No, let's talk about some fucking official shit. Let's talk about how this nigga officially tested positive. And they took that fucking W away from him. So let's talk about that. Nigga. About that.
Yeah.
Skull Dog Crod.
Hey, how's it going?
Shit's
Can you
going
hear me?
good, man. Happy Easter. Happy if anybody celebrating Easter, happy Easter to y'all.
Yeah. Same to you. Happy Easter. How's
But yeah,
everything? How's everything going?
no, I'm over here cooking, man. I'm sipping my tea. I'm cooking, man. Fuck Ryan Garcia. I cannot wait for the rematch. The rematch can't come quick enough. Golden Boy, Golden Boy Promotions, full of shit. Golden Boy Promotions, full of shit. They celebrating this fight as if this nigga, as if this was a victory for Ryan Garcia. This is not an official victory. So why are y'all celebrating? You know why? Because they support performance enhancing drugs as long as it's against a fucking black guy. It's that fucking simple.
Salute, Armin. Salute, family. Salute to the other brother on the panel, man.
Yeah.
Now I had to come up here because I ain't gonna lie to you. I think around that first fight, so yeah, probably a year ago, I found your channel. I had been checking you out. I do a little content and different stuff too, but I be checking you out. But your perspective on it, fam, this whole situation just so real because when it comes to Devin Haney, look at his record, look at his resume, fam. Everything that people trying to push Tank to do or some of these other stars to do, Haney most definitely was doing it. I was at the fight in Las Vegas when he fought Lomachenko. You feel me? Like I put money into the sport. I go to different events. You know, I'm from Texas, but I travel. That man, he fought Loma. Then he he fought Cambosis twice in Australia, took a price cut just to go get the damn championship titles for
Fought
the
region
legacy.
for a world title, not the Reggie title at 140, a world title at 140.
Facts went up and fought Regis. See, I was at the Ryan Garcia fight in Houston when he fought Duarte. And I seen Regis' manager. If I could have made it the next week or whenever it was, I could have been at that fight or whatnot for when he fought Regis. Homie is doing everything, then backdooring and fighting Ryan Garcia. Everything that uh people are expecting from Tank Shakur, all these other fighters, this man was doing it, and then they still found a way to hate on him. And I'm gonna make this brief. The Ryan Garcia thing with him testing positive for them PEDs, it does not matter whatever, if it tests positive, it come up in your system, fam. It's not allowed in that state or with whatever organization, fam. You are cheating. They made excuses for this man cheating. Anybody that boxes or anything, Ryan Garcia promoted drinking, smoking, like turning up before fights. If you sitting up here, you training a fighter, everything that man was doing, that's not something that you would want, you feel me, your fighters to emulate. But Devin Haney, perfect example. He doing his thing, staying clean, working hard. But y'all, they crucifying him, but they gave Ryan Garcia passes. But I'm gonna go on mute, fam. I had to say that. Salute to y'all though. Hold on, I'm going
I
mute.
respect it. I respect it, and that's what we talk about, man. It's just that they give that type of energy light instead of supporting the real in boxing. They making excuses for cheating. They're talking about some. Oh well, he only had a little billion of a gram. My response to that is, what? So y'all saying that he only cheated a little bit? What are you saying? What are you trying to say? That he cheated a little bit? No. What that means is that he was cycling on and off, man. Stop the fucking bullshit. I'm not an idiot, man. I work in healthcare. If you have a positive fucking test, you have a positive test. If you're taking something as strong as Nandrolone and Ostarine, if you stop taking it a month before, nigga, you're still going to feel the effects of it because it's still in your system. It's still going to be in your body, man. This is not no fucking marijuana. This ain't weed, that shit that go away. Even weed lasts in your body for a long time. Man, the way Art Man smoke, y'all know I be smoking. Bro, if I stop smoking weed for a whole week, 2 weeks, my test will still be positive, nigga, because that shit will still be in my system because how much I fucking take of that shit. But the shit that he's taking is so strong and so potent. That shit, it it unnaturally enhances your fucking body. Do you not understand? They give this shit to AIDS patients. AIDS patients, people with white blood cells, they can't even grow muscles. Muscle can't even hold off. They gotta give them fucking these type of drugs to help maintain weight. You know what I'm saying? Maintain muscle while rapidly losing weight. But this guy's on that shit, and y'all making excuses. Oh, it was only a little bit. It was only a little bit. You niggas
Then
is
it could be
fucking
used as a
stupid.
masking agent too, fam. Like some of that stuff, it'll pop up. I think with the Nandrolone, like it'll pop up too because it's a masking agent for other shit, just like the Ostarine shit, bro. Like it, just the whole situation, fam. Like his father outspoken, fam. They doing everything to tear that man name down. When that
Hey,
man, I don't know, bro. That's just some hate, bro. Like just
Don't
obvious
forget the
hate, bro.
illegal IVs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the
hey, Art
the illegal IVs kills the he had a billion of a gram argument. You know why it kills that argument? Because illegal IVs are used to fucking flush shit out of your system. He is on fucking film, not our conjecture, not our opinion. Nigga, he is on film on you can look at the zone's fucking watermark on the motherfucking thing. The zone, and he's fucking taking the shit. He's on. I can taste the vitamins. Nigga, you're flushing that shit out of your fucking system and they watching it and cheering that shit on. Just how they can just show the fight right now today and act like that was
yeah,
like
like I
years
was.
later. It's on. They don't give a fuck, bro.
uh,
They're that fucking bold with that shit, bro.
Hey, Art Man. I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, did you see the Ryan Garcia media workout, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did you notice that Ryan Garcia, as he was training, he wasn't doing all that crazy like physical motion with his like body pad work. Like basically like based out of what you see, it seems like he's pretty much admitting that he's not caring about the sport, and basically look, the cheating really just shows everything out of his character because it's like he looks a lot smaller, on a media workout where he's not displaying his PEDs, but it's like for that Devin Haney fight clearly proves that he's not caring like about being great in boxing. And I find it crazy that people are going out of their way to justify this because um the fact that people think that Ryan had a chance to beat Devin Haney, they're just using that just to hate on Devin to make a excuse to say that Devin Haney wasn't being smart and Ryan just beat him because he had some skill to beat him, but that's
I
not
know
true.
he
Yeah,
just beat him, and that's just that. Nah, nigga, that's not just that. Who's to? And that's why you shouldn't take performance enhancing drugs, because who's to say that if you would have hit him with left hook and you wasn't on the drug, that he wasn't gonna feel the same effect? He wasn't gonna get dropped like that. He probably
yeah,
would have to eat it and then think, okay, maybe I can come back with a better game plan. Who's to think what could have happened? We don't know, and that's why you shouldn't take performance enhancing drugs, man. With Ryan Garcia taking this pass, you can tell that he's different now. He's not talking all wild and reckless and all this shit. They trying to blame it on alcohol and shit. He
yeah,
wasn't
because
drunk at the press conference. The press conference was not drunk. I know what fucking drunk is. That wasn't drunk. The nigga was high on something else. He was on something that affects his emotions. That nandrolone, they said the effects of nandrolone can fuck with your aggression, your emotion, and also makes you feel like you're on top of the world, makes you feel like you're strong. That's why he was on the fucking mic screaming, talking about, I'm strong, like you the fucking Grinch or something. You fucking growling on the fucking mic.
And
Like,
that good cane shit. I think he was on that good cane too. Shit. I gotta be real, fam. Everything that whole the theatrics, fam. The whole theatrics of everything. Okay, people at somebody selling the fight, some type of face of boxing, bro. Bro, that shit right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because I done did my training. I done been in these gyms. I do different content too, bro. I go to different gyms. I've been in different fighters' gyms and did interviews. Did a little, hopped in their training camps, this and that. Fam, it's a respect that you got to give to the sport. So for people to even praise that, like they would want they fight or anybody around them that box and take this serious to basically mimic that, fam, that shit right there just lame as hell, fam. Like shit, it worked for him, so it gonna work for me. Let me stay up all night drinking, partying, having sex before fights. No semen
this is the
retention. Come on,
example
bro.
that you setting for boxing, young boxers coming up. Like I said, I couldn't be in this boxing game because nigga cheat my son and y'all celebrate nigga. Next press conference, I'm showing up with a pistol. Oh, I'm taking it too far. Oh, all right, man, taking it too far. Nah, because you didn't make this shit some street shit. Now it's not no boxing shit. It's some street shit when you start weaponizing your body. So let me bring an actual weapon. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But nah, real shit. When you do shit like that, you make it bigger than just boxing. You make it street shit. And that's why when Devin Haney's lawyer, they added assault and battery into whatever. Niggas is trying to clown it, but no, that's actually true because you're weaponizing your body, putting yourself on performance enhancing drugs. Bro, I imagine if Deontay Wilder was fighting niggas and he was sleeping on the way he was, and it was reported that he was on Ostarine and Nandrolone. They'll want to hang this nigga. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all want to literally string this nigga up. Oh, look at him getting all these brutal KOs. Oh, I feel so bad for those guys getting knocked out because he was on that shit. Stop it. Look at the bro. They still be talking about Jared Miller. Oh, Jared Miller. Look at him. He's a steroid cheat. But y'all
AR
don't
man,
there to support Ryan Garcia, man. Shut the fuck up.
AR man. Like I wanted to ask you like I wanted to get like your take on this. Do you think supplements should be legal in the sport, or do you think no fighter should be on any means of supplements that could possibly be flagged as like a PED?
I don't know because I get it. There's some supplements that niggas might need. Niggas might need some vitamin C and shit. Like, is vitamin C banned? Vitamin D and motherfucking iron is them type of
Yeah,
iron
like
pills.
I
That
don't
shit
think
banned
yeah, like
because
I don't think any of that would be flagged as like a potential like
okay.
yeah.
If it's not like regular shit like that, niggas might need like
Yeah,
vitamin C, vitamin
if you're taking
iron,
like
like
codeine,
that.
like if you're taking like hard drugs on top of PEDs, then that could be like a criminal like offense, and I can
If
see
you're
that.
taking something like a testosterone, anything that alters your testosterone levels,
Yeah,
I, I feel like that should be banned.
Yeah, it's certain things that be necessary though, like certain supplements. You get what I'm saying? Like he tried to lie on ashwagandha root. It's certain things that you get what I'm saying that you may need. You get what I'm saying
Yeah, yeah,
to
that's what I'm saying. There's
help you
certain
out.
things that you may need,
Yeah, because like if you
like
take like
Because if it your body needs certain type of things, it do help you. It's natural things that'll help it run better or whatnot, even for you to
yeah, like
perform
shit. I
better.
live in Minnesota, it's cold and shit, so I gotta take like vitamin D and C pills, like you know what I'm saying, because I ain't getting enough sun. So I'm like, fuck it, I need that shit. So what if fighters are taking that shit? Would that shit get flagged? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit get flagged?
Yeah,
Nah.
no.
But if you're taking shit like testosterone boosters and shit like that, can you
yeah,
even
because
can you take caffeine before a fight?
I'm
Shit, I
pretty
ain't
sure
sure.
you can. It's not an actual drug. It's just like a natural like mineral resource.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro, that shit, man, the boys, man, come on. That's why I say you got all these testing agencies, these testing bodies, fam. So when people they do their thing, when they get popped or whatnot, everybody act confused. They do their
I
investigation. I
understand
don't
why
know how
they
this
take
got,
Pez though. I do
yeah, because like
brother.
a
understand
lot of
why they take
people
Pez.
like to use that to like throw like a jacket on you.
Hold on. I understand why they take Pez because one, some of these guys don't be confident, and two, some of these guys be having that motherfucking like aches and pains and shit, and helping them cut weight and maintain muscle and get that little extra umph makes them feel like they got it. Having a nigga quit cold turkey and fight a nigga just bear off the strength, just waking up in the morning fighting. Nah, they need some shit. They need that extra umph. Not everybody's built like that. Unless you just that nigga, you got some monster genetics. Not everybody can just go without it. And I feel like that's what Ryan. The main reason I feel like Ryan Garcia used it is because when they fought in the amateurs, right? Even though they had some competitive fights in the amateurs, Ryan knew the level of skill that Devin Haney had. And he understands that in the fight that matters, he's going to have to make some real adjustments. So this guy decided to take performance enhancing drugs. And he went in there and he was able to knock Devin Haney down, but he's still trash because he still lost a lot of the rounds. And he able to win a close decision. That's what he did. People can't accept the fact that this guy just didn't believe in himself. They want to believe that some Illuminati figure, a guy with a fucking black hat, black trench coat, sneaking around the office, Lavada and fucking mixing motherfucking Ostarine and motherfucking Nagelo to this motherfucking sample. Niggas would rather believe that than say a fighter just doesn't have enough confidence. It's that simple, man. It's just crazy.
Hey, did you see the interview with I forgot the guy name, but he was the weight he helped Ryan with his weight right before the fight. He said the night before the fight, I think what he was 20 some pounds over,
Yeah,
25 some pounds.
Scooter.
Yeah, Scooter, you watched that interview?
Yeah, like why they not pressing Scooter? This nigga said Scooter gave him the drugs. He
Yeah,
said
bro.
Yeah,
Like
Scooter gave him the fucking drugs, man, and everybody just like, is what it is.
night before the fight, bro, you gotta lose all that weight, fam. Then you still come in. Your body ain't that deprived. You still come in and try and do something like that. Come on, bro.
His body was not deprived, bro. He was looking perfect. Like, here's the thing, man. I go to the gym, right? I work out or whatever. I don't have to worry about motherfucking, yeah, I eat right, but I don't have to worry about eating right all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about cutting down to 140. So I'm feeling good in the gym, nigga. I'm feeling strong and complete. Meanwhile, Haney, he has to fucking drop all the way down to 140. And you seen how big Haney was getting. He had to drop down to 140. And now he's going in there against a guy that's fully fucking strong and he's on something fully healthy, fully hydrated, and he's on something that's giving him an unnatural advantage, bro. Ryan was supposed to go in there and knock out Devin Haney, man. I don't see how he couldn't do it. He was supposed to knock that nigga out, bro. And you couldn't do it. You're in your bro. Ryan Garcia looked like he was 170, 175 in that bitch. And Devin Haney looked like he was a smooth 147, 150. Ryan still couldn't put him out. And niggas talking about the ref, the ref. What you mean the ref? Ryan could if you cracking like that, you supposed to one hitter quitter, right? And Devin Haney don't got no chin, right? I thought he don't got no chin. So why are y'all complaining about the ref? He was supposed to knock his lights out on some Deontay Wilder shit, on some Tank shit, or make him quit on some Ryan Garcia shit versus Tank. But that didn't happen.
Hey, you ain't lied. Look, I gotta be honest with you, fam. You kept it real when you said, man, Garcia, bro, you not really like that, bro. This the most accomplished fighter that you done fought. You had your best performance, bro. You was really have Luke Campbell put you on your ass. Duarte, before that stoppage, Duarte was on you. Like, fam, you have never had no performance like this. Like you said, homie was looking big and strong. Then you did the little bit for the, to change the weight. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, he had to win this fight by any means, bro. He had to, bro. He really was over. Cause all the controversy, then you couldn't back it up. If you couldn't back it up in the ring, bro, he had to do whatever to cheat
This
that
was
nigga,
right.
fam.
People, I'm like, how can y'all not understand that this was this guy's plan all along? Where was he gonna go from losing to Devin Haney? Fighting Tank again? Nah, that's not there. Because you just lost to Devin Haney. Now you're gonna be perceived as a nigga that's just not good. And now all those title opportunities that you got, you're gonna have to go back up the ranks. You're gonna have to fight some contenders. He don't want to do that. So he said, man, I'm gonna go in here. His plan was to knock out Devin Haney on them drugs, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, he was trying to
And
kill him.
and like Roy Jones said, if you couldn't do it illegal, what makes you think you're gonna do it illegal? But my thinking, I wouldn't think that he's all the way clean if I was Haney. I wouldn't assume that he's clean. I'll be prepared to fight another dirty fighter.
Facts.
Straight up. I'll be prepared to fight another dirty fighter.
They
Then we
are,
might have
man.
to learn some tactics, man. If you're a boxer, man, I feel like you might have to learn some sneaky tactics, man. How to hit a nigga when the ref not looking. How to fucking, what I'm saying, pop a nigga in his elbow or some shit. So he
Some
can't
old school dirty tricks.
some old school shit. Real shit. That's the type of fighter I would have been. I'd have been looking up all that type of shit. I've seen some slick shit in boxing though. You know how Canelo will punch a guy in his arm? That's like an old school tactic as well. Punching the nigga in his arm or punching the nigga in his elbow so
Yeah.
he gonna be tired of throwing in that motherfucker.
And especially, some dudes they'll use the jab. They'll keep it out there as a measuring stick or the
Stick.
block. Yeah, hit that forearm, man. Weaken it up. And then too, I want to say this real quick, fam. Let me be brief on this. That Rolly fight, I like that Rolly fight for Ryan. Because when it come down to it, Rolly still getting high profile fights because he come and he bring a good fight. He bring the excitement. But to be real, Rolly might swarm him. You never know. This might be one of Rolly last big fights for a minute. You feel me? So to be real, I like this. I like Rolly chances, man.
I do, and I said it on my channel the other day. I said, man, look, the reason why that he has this fight is because they want to see what he's look like taping off that motherfucking pad. They assume Rolly is washed. They assume that since he got KO'd several times that he's gonna go in there and fold, and that could possibly happen. If I was a matchmaker, I think that could happen too. But then again, could they be believing the hype in Ryan Garcia?
That man going out fighting. But look, if you watch and let me say why I say that, family. If you watch the Duarte fight, you see how he did that BS ass Philly shell shit,
Yeah,
right?
the Philly shell.
So yeah, bro. If Duarte was able to kind of swarm, he was putting pressure on him. Rolly, he about to come with some bombs. He gonna be wild. I kind of feel like this kind of tailor made depending on his approach.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, in regards to Rolly, if Rolly's able to like do the same thing what he did to him back in sparring, I won't be surprised if Ryan gets brutally knocked out because he's like wide open to get hit without the left hook or get just get caught with like some like unexpected shot that Rolly can get lucky to potentially hurt him.
It'll be some funny shit though if Rolly do hit him with some shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not counting on it, but You never know, man. This is boxing, man. Some real shit. What if Rolly? I did watch the sparring the other day, and I was thinking to myself, man, if Rolly makes this shit ugly and smother him, you never know. He might catch him with some shit. Rolly is still strong.
You see,
If
Luke Campbell
Rolly,
tested that chin. Let's talk about it. You see, Luke tested that chin. Tank
Even
tested that
even
chin.
Dev, even Dev on the juice tested his chin. You remember Dev hit him with a left hook and Ryan went jumping across the ring? I
Noodle
think it was like
leg.
the second round. It was like the second round. Devin Haney hit him with a left hook and Ryan went, oh, and he started clapping his gloves together on the juice. Ah! You know what I'm saying?
hey, Art man, I wanted to ask you, like, let's just say if Rolly wins this fight, would you be okay if Devin Haney fought him next?
Fought who
Because
next?
if you fought Rolly, and let's just say hypothetically, like Rolly beats him, he gets the WBA interim title. Devin Haney, where he could go from there, like he could
Nah,
like
I still want to see Devin Haney fight Ryan Garcia next. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Because
really.
we still seen Cotto fight Margarito after getting stopped and shit. So why can't we see this shit? It's
Yeah,
thousands of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fights.
Like I'm not saying just basically like basically dismiss Ryan Garcia because I want to see Devin beat the crap out of him and take away everything that he has. But I just kind of like threw the idea out there because like if Devin and Rolly could be like another possible big fight in the future.
I
Uh,
mean, it could, but that's not something I'm thinking about right now. But I'm about to just cook solo real quick, y'all fellas. Shout out
Hey,
to
salute. Hey,
all
Art,
right,
man, I'm gonna hit you up, fam. So we're gonna do some business. What's your Instagram? So we can
um
collab, man. And if you get a chance, I'm gonna send you my channel, fam. You know, I got some pretty good motion over there. You know, we'll collab. Can't talk too much. Look me up when you get a chance, man.
bet. Hit me on Twitter. You got me on Twitter, Artman the Goat. Artman the Goat.
I don't, but yeah, man, we'll make it happen. Salute to you,
Okay,
family.
okay.
Salute to the other brother too. All
Bet,
right, y'all.
bet,
yep,
Gone.
bet.
I appreciate you. All right, I'll see you.
Yep. But yeah, man, this shit with Ryan Garcia. Look, I want to see the rematch. I don't give a fuck if fucking Rolly knock him out cold. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna troll. Fucking troll the world straight up if that happens. But still, I want to see it because Dev got to get his lick back. Dev has to get his lick back. If he says hell with the lawsuit, then he has to get his lick back. He said Dev cooks Rolly. Yeah, that's easy work. Come on, man. That's why I didn't even want to like really answer the question because I knew that's like, come on, man. Come on now. We want to see Dev get his lick back. I'd never be mad at to see anybody whoop on Ryan. Real shit. I want to see Ryan get his ass touched up by Rolly, but ultimately, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see Ryan win the Rolly fight because I don't want the rematch to be messed up. I want to see this shit 100%. Nah, but real shit though. Golden Boy full of shit supporting this cheating ass shit. But you know, it is what it is. Can't really have too much hard feelings because this is business. These guys are making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You should understand that there's no friends in this game. This is a dirty game. You guys are making millions of dollars. The average person is not even making $100,000 a year. And these guys are making millions of dollars for entertainment. So you can't get really upset at the fact that these guys are so corrupt because at the end of the day, they know what they signed up for. Yeah, this comes with that game that they're playing. And Haney and Bill moving independent. definitely comes with being independent. Them sharks are out there. Even Oscar De La Hoya, he said he works in boxing every day. He works with people who are pieces of shit. But what is he? Somebody that's clean? Hell no. Oscar De La Hoya, he can never really say anything bad about anybody because nigga, you're holding fishnets. You're wearing fishnets. Fishnets. What the fuck? And high heels and a wig and shit, like getting pegged and shit. Y'all know what pegged is? He was getting pegged. That's what they call it. Weird ass. So he can't really say shit about anybody. He can't say shit about Bill. Can't say shit about nobody. And then he's praising Ryan Garcia. These guys is always arguing amongst each other, Ryan Garcia and fucking Oscar De La Hoya. Did we forget that Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, they getting sued right now? Or they probably settled out already with fucking that Asian guy that they're supposed to be fighting. But Oscar De La Hoya pulled the plug on that shit. Man, I can't wait till that shit crumble. Golden Boy. Fuck Golden Boy. So they left him when he lost the tank. Yeah, did you forget? These niggas is fake as hell, but you getting a black scalp, all's forgiven. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Niggas be trying to say, oh, our bad just being heavy racial and all this shit, bro. I swear, can't hide the truth. The truth, you can't edit the truth. The truth is always gonna be there. The truth is, these motherfuckers do not like black American people. They do not like black American fighters, and they view beating black American fighters as bigger than undisputed. It's bigger than motherfucking winning a belt. That's why Ryan Garcia wanted to fight Tank so bad, not because he was scared of Tank or anything like that, and people wanted him to fight. Nah, because he knew him getting a win over somebody like that. It's not for a title. Just getting a win over a black American will catapult his career. But he couldn't do it. He failed. And then he tried to come back and cheat the fucking next black American great. That's fucked up. Ryan Garcia is a shady ass coward, bro. When I tell you I don't like Ryan Garcia, I really don't like him like on a personal level. It's not even on some boxing shit. I really don't like Ryan Garcia for real, for real. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. Yesterday I was on a Twitter space with Tio. They thought they had him one. They thought I was one of them coons, that just be letting niggas just rock. They have me go. I don't know if you could pull it up somehow. It was on Dean the Great's fucking Twitter space, but I was on Twitter space and Tio's there, and I was one of the first people on there, so they gave me a mic, and I'm talking to Tio. I swear to God, I'm talking to Tio. I'm like, bro, what can you really say, bro? You lost to Cambosis, man. Cambosis. And he started getting all humble. He really started getting humble. He was like, yeah, shit happens. Shit happens. You win some, you lose some. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I can respect that. I respect that. And then we start chopping it up a little bit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck all that, Tio. Why you start dropping the N word, nigga? What's up with that shit? Let's cook on that. And as soon as I start cooking him on that shit, and he started to start questioning, start talking, because he was about to start answering the question. Dean the Great, bitch ass, this pussy ass nigga kicks me out the fucking Twitter space because I asked Tio what's up with him dropping the N word. And you see, I don't like that type of shit. And that's why I said I can never be in media. Because the minute I start asking niggas real questions, I ain't call him a bitch. I ain't say you're a fucking, I ain't say you question his sexuality. None of that shit. I said, what's up with you just dropping the N word, bro? Can you speak on that? What's up with that, dude? Why are you doing that? And niggas want to kick me out the fucking chat. So I'm like, yeah, you already know what time it is. These niggas is pussy. So you can't be no stand up nigga in media for real, for real. You gotta bend the knee. For real, for real. He said what they texted for the mess. I don't know. I'm streaming the fuck out that shit. I'm free streaming that shit. But I said I'm gonna cash app Devin. I'm gonna send him $20 personally. I'm gonna send him his portion of the fucking pay per view because I'm not about to fucking I'm not about to fucking pay Ryan Garcia and the Rolly nigga on the zone nigga. I'd rather fucking just cash app Devin Haney his percentage of what he'll be getting off of fucking me buying the pay per view. I have the nigga's phone number. I'd rather just Apple Pay the nigga. The fuck? I ain't paying for that shit, but I don't know. You said the Mexican females love us though. I know. Trust me, I know. I definitely know. I lived in Texas before. I definitely lived in Texas before, so I can tell you, I know. I definitely do know. But it's like a phase with them though. Nah, I don't even have to cook. Nah, y'all already know. It's too much history. Y'all already know what's up with that shit. But happy 420 though. I hope y'all rolling up. Straight up. But yeah, I cannot wait for this Ramirez fight. I think Haney's gonna beat Ramirez ass bad. He's gonna pay for Ryan Garcia's sins. He's gonna pay for his sins. He said a little tortoise. Hey, look, no, when I lived in Texas, man, I had me a little fine little Latina chick. She was thick, not like fat, but she was like slim thick because she was right at that nice age, 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Slim thick. But then one day she brought me over to her crib and I seen her mama. And boy, her mama was fat as hell. I said, and I started looking at her and I'm thinking to myself, ever since we've been talking, you have been getting a little bigger. And I thought to myself, boy, I gotta end the situation quick because man, oh man, that mama was fat. And you know, when you talking to a chick, you always gotta peep what they mama looking like or what they mama, because that's what they're gonna grow into looking like. And man, I seen the mama fat as hell. I said, fuck no. And look, years later, she followed me on TikTok. Man, she is fat as shit. I'm like, oh man. Real shit. But yeah, Morel's coming back. Shout out to Morel. Nah, real shit. Mom was fat as fuck. I said, oh hell no. But no, said damn, yeah, we should be putting money in Ryan's pocket. We shouldn't be putting money in Ryan's pocket. I think about it. I might just super chat say it till it's for DHP. Facts. 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 No, real shit though, because fuck Ryan Garcia. They say he a star. He could sell without Devin, right? He could sell without Devin. He doesn't need Devin. He could sell without Devin, right? So this pay per view should be doing numbers. Oh yeah, but hold on. Let's talk about that card. That's a good card. That's a good card. That's a unification too. Oh man, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's definitely a good fight. Matias versus Pollo. That's a unification. Oh no, wait. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? That's not a unification. I don't know why I'm thinking that Matias has a fucking belt. Nah, he doesn't have a belt. They toss 6 balls of Nah, real shit. That lost to Ben Whitaker in 2020 Olympics. Yeah, I don't know who that dude Morrell fighting, but he looked kind of strong though. He looked kind of strong. He said Richard want to be Haney so bad. Yeah, he's like the diet Haney. He want to be Haney so bad. He's the T version. Bro, I don't like boxing fans, bro, for real, because for years I didn't heard them niggas say that Kambosos is the worst fighter ever. But here this guy, Richard Hitchison, is chasing Kambosos and niggas are cheering for that shit. I'm like, nah. I must be in the twilight zone because I could have swore everybody was just saying this guy is the worst fighter in the world. So why in the world is he chasing Kambosos? He should be trying to chase other people. Unifications. It's bro, the first bro, he not talking about no unification. This nigga is talking about fighting Kambosos. Do you hear me? Kambosos. That nigga was jumping on that floor when he got that belt. Ah! Happy ass, black ass motherfucker. Nigga, black as shit. Nigga, Wesley Snipes black. Nah, he darker. He Michael Blackson black. Holding that fucking belt. Ah! Screaming and shit, nigga. And the first fucking names he want to list is fucking Kambosos. Nigga, the fuck out of here. I ain't trying to hear this shit. It'll be some shit Kambosos get Richard Hitchenson's scalp and Teofimo Lopez scalp. They just underestimated he just whooped their ass one day. That'll be some funny ass shit. That'll be some funny ass shit. Hitchens fight. Where they fighting at? I hope they fight in Australia. So this nigga think he dev. I don't know. I ain't never seen no Haitian in Australia. That nigga go in there and fucking starve in Australia, fucking around and blame it on the weight cut and the weather and get clipped by Kambosos. Said Richard telling everybody I'm better than Haney. Nigga, prove it. Prove it. You said Cam got the best resume. He do. He got the best pockets too. Oh yeah, that's one thing I told T.O. in the motherfucking Twitter space yesterday. I was like, yo, I mean, I get y'all trying to hate on Kambosos, but he's doing pretty well for himself. I mean, wouldn't you want to be in this position? Don't you want to get a rematch with him? You know what? I'm gonna play that. I'm telling you, I swear I'll be listening to everybody talk boxing sometimes. And sometimes I don't even be watching interviews. But I've been seeing like clips. See, it's all fucking clips. This nigga Dodgy. Dodgy the type of nigga, he gotta wear the hats because the hairline. See, I wear hats all the time just because. I don't give a fuck. My hairline's still there. But I fuck with Dodgy. He's funny though. At first, I ain't fuck with Najee because he said some funny shit. But I was just like, I understand. This is profession. Sometimes you gotta play a certain role.
I seen you at the press conference. Yes. I told you I was like, you did so. You gave me your word. Yeah. I ran down. I was like, yo, we gotta do this. Sure, we're gonna get it. So I'm glad we're here, man. Well, first, how are you, dog? Like, oh man, I'm super good. I feel great mentally, physically. Um, I'm happy with the way that everything is going. I've been off for a year, but I feel like I needed that year. And in that year span, I feel like I matured. Yeah. And I just feel better, just mentally. I just feel, I definitely got that itch. Yeah. Man, so much to get to today. I know, obviously, Ramadan just ended. Mm-hmm. I know I saw your pop said on Twitter that this was like the best Ramadan that y'all have had. Yeah, yeah. What does that mean? Like, why? Why do you think what made this one different than the other ones? I think being in Big Bear helped. Because we just was all just spiritually connected. We was all just doing it. We was all, one band, one sound. We all was,
Hey, that's some funny shit.
Praying and doing everything together. So it just made everything in the world. We have real unconditional love. Like that's like love that you can explain. So it's definitely a blessing. And it came at a point in my life.
Yeah, too short shirt off.
Boxing world and the mainstream has done it. Yeah. This is not that way. The typical way, if you look at the statistics, the statistics gonna show that way works. That's if you say, oh, do the Devin Haney way, it's not the proof. Yeah, it wasn't proven. So the fact that it worked out for us, that it just shows. But a lot of people were saying that I would need a promoter, I would need this person, I would need that person, but we did it our way. So yeah.
Said Devin just over everything. He's ready to fight. Shut everyone up.
You're Devin Haney Promotions, right?
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
Signed to a promoter. You're doing everything independently. Obviously, you're working with.
Yeah, we know
they
that.
Troll me. Believe that. They troll me, but they don't troll the nigga that actually tested positive.
Okay.
Yeah. He know that I'm coming. So. How does this fight, I guess, promotion, because the promotion is way different this time than the last time, right? Like, it seems like y'all both just in your own zones training. Nobody ain't really doing too much. You don't really hear too much talking. And the last time he was wilding, right? Like, he was just going crazy. Does that part make it different for you? The fact that he's like regular Ryan as opposed to crazy Ryan? I mean, it don't make me no difference. I'm not fighting Ryan right now, so I could give a fuck what he doing. If he go back to doing his crazy shit, it don't make me no difference. But I think that he in the dungeon preparing just like I am. Like he know what he got ahead of him. He know that I'm coming, and I know that he coming. So we both in the dungeon preparing, and we gonna come out like gladiators and get it on. Yeah, for sure. Obviously you're moving up 147. Is this contractually at 147? No, this fight is at 144. Okay. Why was that? Was that you just testing the waters to go there? Or? Yeah, I mean we just working our way up to 147. I came into this camp. I was small. My chef happened to feed me up. Yeah. Because I was just so much in shape, so just disciplined.
He said he came into camp in shape
over this past year. So I feel good. Yeah. You definitely, because you put out the picture,
You said you got Devin beating Brian Norman. Honestly, I feel Brian Norman would fight Devin Haney before he would fight a nigga like Boots. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I can see that fight happen realistically. Realistically, I can see Devin fighting Brian Norman Jr. Especially when Devin Haney gets past Ryan Garcia. He's gonna be the fucking biggest name in boxing. When Devin beats Ryan Garcia, his name's gonna be so big in boxing, bro. It's gonna be unbelievable. That's why like he says, man, God is the perfect planner. He definitely is the perfect planner because let's say Devin Haney goes into this rematch, or he goes into this fight with Ramirez and he cooks him and he stops him. And then he goes into the fight with Ryan Garcia and he gives him a no mas. And he beats the shit out of Ryan Garcia. Do you know how big Devin Haney would be in boxing? Because he's already a household name for bullshit reasons, but he's still a household name and he's still an accomplished fighter. So that rematch gonna have all eyes on it. So if he goes in there and makes Ryan Garcia quit or beats the shit out of Ryan Garcia on some like Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran 2, dog, he's gonna be big. He's gonna be real big. But hey, they don't see the vision. I see the vision.
Cut up, you know what I'm
But
saying?
Devin, he definitely has
People
to
would be
just
trolling you with the snack shit,
stay
like, oh,
focused.
snack and da da da. Like when you see that, is that just like annoying? Like, or is it like
they troll me?
Really believe
They
that?
troll me, but they don't troll the nigga that actually tested positive. I just got tested, and it's me pushing for these drug tests. It's me pushing for this. But recently when I was in London, they came and tested me when I was in London, and it was my 50th test. So I've probably been tested like 10 times since then. But so I'm probably in the 60s of how many times how many clean tests I've been tested. So they can say what they want. They're gonna say something. Yeah, because you in the 365 program. I thought y'all came out and made it a point to say like, yo, I'm willing to do tests all year round. Yeah. Why was that important for you to showcase that? No, I mean, so I could one inspire young guys, people who want to come up that that's the way to do it. Clean. We need to clean the sport up. Everybody need to be fighting on even playing field, and it needs to be fair. And two, so my opponents too, I want them to be on the same thing. I'm the type of fighter. I could take a L, but let's do it the right way. Let's do it. I want to be on an even playing field. After the Ryan fight, before the he failed the test, what I said, okay, it is what it is. I lost perfect plan or whatever. He won. I moved on. Took it. Yep. I took it. Mm-hmm. Then when it came out, then it said, that's when I had something to say because I just want to be on an even playing field. You beat me on an even playing field. Yeah. And I don't think that nobody can do that on an even playing field. And that's fair. That's fair. I think initially, I think it's kind of...
Okay, sound like Dev got his confidence. He says he feels like nobody can beat him on an even playing field. And that's how you're supposed to be talking on some real shit. You're supposed to be moving like, yeah, I don't think nobody can beat me playing fair. Look, pussy nigga had to fucking cheat to beat me. Now let's see what happens when we fight fair and square. And if he goes in there and whoop his ass, what can you really say about Dev? Oh, well, the first fight. Nah, nigga cheated in the first fight. So what's up? What we talking about? But what Devin is doing, he's playing a real risky game because he goes in here and loses this fight. The second fight, they'll say, oh, well, the first fight really should have been 2 losses because, we don't give a fuck about, he didn't really cheat. That's the type of risk that he's taking. It's a risky game, but the reward is sweet. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. He beats Ryan Garcia impressively. Psst. Man, he's going from right here to right fucking here. Straight up.
I don't say weird. It's just ironic that, like you said, the person that come out. You know what I'm saying? I think.
You said I believe it's gonna be more brutal than Leonard Duran too. Ryan gonna bleed in that fight. Ryan, I can see Ryan bleeding through his nose through that fight in that second fight. Yeah, I can't wait. The rematch can't come quick enough. I got Dev whooping Ryan Garcia's ass in that rematch on some real shit. I got him whooping his ass like bad, like on some like you owe me money type shit. Like paid up like ASAP type shit. You should have been paid me. Playing with my money is playing with my emotions type shit. Devin Haney got to put the beats on him. He got to put the beats on him. And, I get it. Dev might go in there and UD him. But still, if given the opportunity, you should take it. Fuck it. He said, shout out to all the pimps out there. They're pretty cool. Shout out to everyone. The fuck you talking about? Said Dev was good under pressure. Yeah. That's what comes with being disciplined, being good under pressure. Before we get to that, I think he about to care. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, before we even jump the gun, thinking about the fucking Ramirez fight, I'm just like, yo, Ramirez is not the sharpest fighter in the tool. You know what I'm saying? In the stable, he's not the sharpest fighter in boxing at all. He's he's a little bit past his prime. But Devin's coming off a no contest where he got dropped multiple times, so ain't no telling if he's shell shocked if he's not there. Because look, sometimes fighters don't come back the same. Real shit. But Jose, he sounded like he was about to cry because he was like, man, they're talking about Devin versus Ryan. Like, I just don't exist, man. I'm like, bro, nigga, you don't know the script, nigga. I get you about to try your hardest, but nigga, but shit. You better hope this nigga's a shot fighter. Because if he's not a shot fighter, you about to get your ass kicked. They hoping he a shot fighter. Said Jose called out like hey, that shit funny as hell. That nigga's in there. They're talking about fighting against Ryan Garcia. Like, nigga, bro. Hold on, where's that shit at, man? Fuck. Where the fuck is that? It's on that ring magazine shit. Yeah.
Press conference a couple times. You know, I just hope if God willing everything goes well, my being more, my bad, yeah, for sure. No, you're fine. I think I'm excited about this version of myself. Like I said, moving up to 147, and I can see myself being stronger, being more energetic.
This nigga said I see himself moving up to 147. Nigga, the fight's at 144. Those are bad signs, man.
But it's crazy how Devin Haney has more respect for me than the media. I'm calling Ryan Garcia Devin Haney too, and the fight hasn't even happened between me and Devin Haney. Yeah. And he's over here saying I had to go past Ramirez first before you guys even say it. You guys said it at the press conference a couple times. I just hope if God willing everything goes well my way, May 2nd, we'll see if Ryan Garcia fights me next. We'll see about that. And Rolly, how do you feel that these guys have a fight set up and they're basically like, oh, he's going to beat Rolly, he's probably going to beat Jose, and they're going to match up? I still, out of all of us, I think we all have respect for Ramirez. I think it's the media that don't. We all have respect for him. But as far as like them, they can fight. I don't give a fuck. They can fight after. I hope you guys get that rematch, so you guys can settle whatever you guys got going on, But
said Ryan been trying to Robert been trying to crack the FBA style since Floyd. Yeah, he has, man. The boys with the Maidana fight, they tried so hard, bro. They tried so hard. They tried to go in there with the gloves. They're watching so much film on Floyd. They thought if they just try to smother Floyd and try to hit him in the back of the head, dirty shit, they're gonna win. Nah, the first fight was competitive, but the second fight was just like, we trained hard for what? Man, we haven't seen that nigga since. Said Robert got no answers for the Black American fighters. No answers. He got so many fighters, man. They always talk about all his fighters. Nigga, let's talk about how many L's his fighters got in combination total. Shit. Against the FBA fighters. Let's be real. So, remember Arnold was Ryan's purpose. I wish Def fought him instead. Me too. Me too. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But you know what, Dev, man? My thing is this. He probably is a big guy. Maybe this 147 is good for him because even looking at him like when he was at 140, I'm like, man, this guy's kind of, you know what I'm saying, still pushing his luck going down to 140. Maybe he needs to just move up to 144, 147. I was calling for him to fight at 144, 147 for a long time, actually. Actually, I wanted to see Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney at 147. I thought Tank would be up there fighting at 140, 147, but I guess he's too little now. Back then, he was a big beast. You know what I'm saying? A big, small beast. Now he's just too little for anything. I still remember when Tank was supposed to be the nigga that was knocking out heavyweights and sparring. And now all of a sudden, he's so little. He's just so small. How Roach make you feel small? I'm just talking shit. Said AP could have won. Yeah, he could have won if he was focused, but nah, he was playing. He was doing some playing shit. Tank had been respectfully humble, definitely. He going back to the community, training with the coaches. What's his name? What's the Muslim brother? Mustafa. They see Mustafa making a lane, training all these fighters. Coach, what's the name? Tank want to come back and go back to the roots, go back to the city, train with the local guys. I get it though. You got to find that hunger. This boxing shit, man. I can understand. Like me and Tank are the same age. I remember when I was younger. I really wanted to be out there just tussling like testosterone high, nigga. I had that fucking fight in me. But now I'm 30 and I got a daughter, just like Javante got a daughter. Like you said, it's hard to find that extra oomph, that evil, mad, just you want to just hurt the next person energy, especially if that person ain't do nothing wrong to you. You know? He said Mustafa. Ain't that this nigga name? The coach? Mustafa or something? The Muslim brother. But yeah, Tank gotta find that hunger so he can come back, bro. Yes, I've been waiting for the trolls to hop in the chat. Said Ryan destroys Haney. And if he does, so what? Said not gonna lie. Said trolls alert. Yeah, you know, that's my thing. I don't even care if niggas say they think Ryan's gonna win. Just put some money on it. Or we can bet an Artman apparel shirt on it. That's all I want to know. Yeah, rematch cannot come quick enough. Said Ryan acting like a kitty. A cat without the pets. Yeah, why everything he's just all soft and oh well, I've learned my lesson. And he still hasn't admitted that he was taking the pets. He still hasn't admitted that he took the pets. He hasn't admitted that he took the pets. Nigga name is hee haw. Like, what we talk, bro? Being on Twitter, I get so many trolls. Like, oh my god, like niggas be in my fucking. Oh my god, all right, man. Ain't he can't do this. Look, he said I've been done that. I'm putting 50 on Ryan. I like that, but I think being Ryan put him on the first fight's gonna hurt. Rematch, no hater shit. Yeah, put some money on it. If you got it, just go put some money on it. That's how you feel. I might be flying out to that fight. Matter of fact, I might have to pull out to that shit. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I think they said it was gonna be in Saudi. Ah, nah. Oh nah, if it's in Saudi, I ain't flying out to no damn Saudi. Hell nah. They be like, ooh, our man got a fucking weed residue in his fucking pocket. It's 20 years in prison. Fuck that. Oh shit. He said, bro, do you expect me to put everything on a box strip? I mean, shit, if you could, put whatever you could. I just playing. Do what the fuck. I really don't support gambling anyways. My generation be crashing out over that gambling. Every day niggas talking about how they parlays is cooked and shit. Niggas be betting they rent on fucking putting their rent down on fucking boxing. Hell no. Hell no. Like man, look at you. Yesterday with Charles Conwell, bro. That was bad. That was real bad. I'm watching the Conwell fight, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, this dude, Conwell, he got power. He's probably gonna get this dude out of there. He was half assing. And I'm like, you see, look. And Najee talking about some dude Najee, the one who was just interviewing Devin, he's talking about some, yeah, bet bet Conwell by KO is good money. So niggas is listening to him. They putting good money. They putting 500 down, 600 down, 100 there, 50 there. And then next thing you know, Conwell lose the fucking fight. And I'm just sitting there to myself looking like, man, all these niggas just lost their fucking money betting on the fighter because this nigga decided not to show up tonight. You can't be putting your hard earned cash on these athletes because these niggas be having their own thing going on. But shit, if you feel like putting some money on Ryan Garcia, go ahead. Said them, my favorite fighter. I believe in him no matter what, to be honest. Yeah, I believe in the kid. I'm definitely gonna rock with the young dude, man. Always. I never tell him nothing wrong, man. Straight up. I text him personally. I tell him like, yo, don't worry about this cheating shit, man. Just stay focused, stay on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared. Understand that this nigga could come in here and try to cheat you again. You know what I'm saying? Be focused. Keep God first. Tell him shit like that because at the end of the day, when you get a lot of fucking trolls and shit, it's good to hear some shit from some real supporters, real people who rock with you. It's better. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, it's good to be independent because when you're independent, it's when you're getting support, it doesn't matter if you have a million supporters, fake supporters and likes and bots and all that shit. If you have a solid like 300K or 300 people rocking with you, but as a boxer, you need more than that. But you know, if you're working independently and you just have a solid foundation of people fucking with you, bro, man, look, you don't need all that fucking them fake ass the fake love that Ryan Garcia is getting because I'm telling you right now, when Ryan Garcia when he loses this rematch, these niggas gonna be fake as fuck. They gonna say, "Oh, this nigga's a bitch. Oh, he ain't this. He ain't that." I mean, well, this was what you were supposed to do anyways. I mean, You lost to a drug cheat. That's on you. You should have known he was on drugs. They're gonna get on that type of shit. You're gonna hear several excuses on why Devin Haney shouldn't get any credit for beating Ryan Garcia the second fight. Watch. You'll see. Nigga, bro, niggas is already saying right now, oh, Devin's probably gonna win a boring fight. He's probably just gonna jab and move. He's not gonna try to sit there and box and bang with like nigga. Get the fuck out of here. It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Man, what's up,
Oh my brother.
man? You see this
Yeah,
bullshit?
man. The rematch can't come quick enough, bro. I'm ready to shut all this shit down.
For real,
I
man.
know Dev ready to shut all this shit down. That's why I feel like he's patient. But what's his name? Happy Easter. But Ramirez about to pay for Ryan Garcia's sins.
Nigga, I had to tell my father-in-law, like, he been like, man, what's wrong with that, man? He wasn't talking and shit. I'm like, nah, man, he was doing Ramadan and shit and all that shit, man. Like nah, like that's why he was quiet at them interviews and shit. Like he focused really.
Yeah, he is focused, and I can't wait because now there ain't gonna be no excuses. Besides,
Yeah, ain't gonna be no excuses, man. Ain't gonna be no excuses, bro. Like it shouldn't have been not in the first place because he shouldn't have cheated. Like
I want you to hear something. Like, hold on, and just tell me your thoughts on this as a grown ass man, as a grown ass adult with kids and all that shit. I want to hear your thoughts on this man saying this. Hold on, because this shit. Hold on. Hopefully, I delete that shit. I definitely did delete that stupid shit. Hold on. I think I tagged. A matter of fact, I think I tagged you in it too.
my nigga say Happy Easter, nigga.
Yeah.
And nigga Robbie say Happy Easter.
This shit right here.
Devin say basically, I still have a no. How do you feel about that last fight? How do you view the result and how it's affected your career? I feel like I won the fight no matter what. I think that was set up. In case they lost, that's how I truly feel. Ryan, you heard Devin say basically, I still have a no. How do you feel about that last fight? How do you view the result and how it's affected your career? I feel like I won the fight no matter what. I think that was set up. In case they lost, that's how I truly feel.
They
That
set
man
him up,
say I feel like I wanna fight no matter
and
what.
they set him up.
Yep.
When you
He
hear
was
that, what's your thoughts on that? Please explain to me.
man, that shit is pure guilt. He say, I wanna fight no matter what. No matter if I was dirty, no matter if I intentionally took the product, no matter if I didn't intentionally take the product, I won. That's how he feel. He don't care. He know he cheated, man. Like you can't get Ostarine like legally, bruh. That's known.
Nah, I heard you can get some type of Ostarine. I don't know if it's the same one that he had. As potent as the one that he had, but I've heard that you can find it out here. But the fucking Nandrolone, you can't get that shit. You can't get that shit off I mean, you can get it off the street, but you can't get that shit in the store. I don't even think you can get certain folks Ostarine. He said that makes it tall like Fedora. Yeah. Said Conwell wasn't jabbing at all. Conwell in that fight, man. I ain't like Conwell in that fight. He looked bad. I was really disappointed in him because it's like he kind of fought like he had an injury or something. Like he wasn't trying to throw no punches. He was right in like I hate when fighters do that. Why do you get right in front of a dude and
Man,
just sit
listen.
there and just
When
sit
those
there?
dudes don't be focused on their fights and they be focused on other fighters, that's when they start losing, man. Like that
That
man went to talking crazy about Arrow. Arrow wasn't doing nothing but minding his business. I've been like, oh shit, here we go.
he had this reputation of being like a perceived killer because he ended up unfortunately unaliving Patrick Day.
Yeah, man. I don't know why people be naming these guys killers when they like. I understand, but that don't mean you go do everybody like that, man. This is boxing. Sometimes unfortunate events happen.
Sometimes niggas be so banged up before the fucking fight, and your last punch on them be the one that do it to them,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate, but it be like that sometimes.
Yep. They try to act like, oh, he just hit so hard and he's so powerful. Like, man, you can just hit a dude the wrong way, man. It might be that one night. Like,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
nah, real shit. Because they try to say that about Matias. Oh, Matias is a walk around killer.
Yeah.
Because Matias got a body on his belt.
Yeah,
But
when he got old boy up out of here.
I was watching that fight live. I ain't gonna lie. I was yelling at the screen. I was like, man, stop the fucking fight.
Yeah.
Stop the fight.
When you're a walking punching bag, of course you can get like unalive, man. Like,
Look, I'm a boxing fan, right?
mm,
But I'm a human too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't see when there's a serious, you know, of
problem.
of course you're supposed to give guys opportunities because anything can happen. Nigga can be down
Yeah.
and come back. But when you see a nigga taking too much punishment, it's like, nah, nigga.
Yeah.
When it's a little bit too much punishment. So you
Man,
just gotta call that shit.
I seen dudes go to the corner and come out and you can tell they not recovered. Like, why would you continue to let the fight go on? I don't understand. Like, dude legs been like wobbling the last round and he had like a 3 minute break, bruh.
Yeah. And they was looking at him like, you sure you wanna go in?
Like, nigga, stop the
And then
fight.
after the fight, they had to walk him out. This nigga threw up on the way out. I said, "Oh no, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
He's done. It's over with."
When
Because
niggas,
once you start throwing up and shit,
that's some neural shit,
yeah,
neurological shit.
neurological shit, yeah. You start throwing up and shit, man. And then next
That's
thing you know,
it
they
for
say
you.
he was dead. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
But
I'm not surprised at all."
niggas be taking this boxing game for a joke. That's why I don't take that shit for a joke.
I
Like,
know, but you see, Golden Boy promoting Ryan Garcia versus Haney one. They say, "Yeah, don't you remember Devin Haney?"
yeah, I be like, man, what the fuck? Like, bro, that man could have died. People like, well, he didn't. I'm like, bro, but he could have. Like, it's a simple fact he could have.
They don't give a fuck as long as a black American on the other side of it, bro.
Then there's the black Americans that's killing me. Y'all doing all this cool shit.
Yeah, that's why somebody try to tell me, bro. Whenever a black Ryan Garcia fan try to talk to me, I'm like, bro, just go find a rope, man.
Yeah.
Stop talking to me. I told a nigga that he got so mad at me because I'm like, bro, stop talking. I don't want niggas, a nigga like you, nigga. I don't want you even around me for real.
For real.
If you willing to hate on Dev or brother and side with a racist Mexican that's talking about he want to bring back George Floyd and kill all niggers and all this shit, nah, you gotta go. Nah,
Yeah, you gotta get away from me.
you can't be around me because what you
Man,
feel about me
them
if you
niggas on
alive.
some WB tap dancing frog shit, bro. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Like, I think we like this generation got to be the most watered down generation of black people, bro.
I know. Somebody asked you, man, you watching WrestleMania? Nah,
Mm-mm.
I'm not.
I seen a nigga say Bianca beat the. I seen you say Bianca Belair need to be in boxing, nigga.
Nah, I said nah. I said I see her showing off her muscles. I said, man, that should make me want to go to the fucking gym. And I
To the
did.
gym.
That shit had me in the gym for like 2 hours.
Cause I'm cut up, my boy. That motherfucker stomach. it make me mad. I'm like, boy, look at this bitch ass,
Like I'm like, man, I'm not doing something right with my arms. I gotta figure it out.
bro.
But you know, I know they be taking stuff.
Yeah, they be on that gear, boy.
I know they all be on that. I be thinking to myself like, nah, there's there's big, but then there's big where it's like you're not even posing.
Yeah, like that dude Ashton Hall. He talking about he natty. I be like, nah, bro. There's no way you build that type of muscle that early in your life. Like, it just no way. And your muscle build slow down over a certain time, so you're not gonna
Yep.
continue to keep building that type of muscle, bro. Then they be shredded, like, and you got dang on like so much muscle, bro. Like that's just impossible.
Like, yeah, you have to be on something.
You
Like
a
Cena,
thousand
yeah,
minutes
John
ass
Cena.
again,
Bro,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was a kid, I used to just think to myself, like, damn, all these wrestlers are just so big and strong. Like, I want to be big and strong like that. Then when I got older, I realized, like, oh yeah,
Hell no.
to be that big and strong, you gotta be on some shit. And I be
You
thinking,
a
like, damn,
you a freak.
if these niggas hearts are they hearts okay?
Them niggas is freaks, bro. You don't even supposed to be that big. Yeah, that shit taking a toll on like your organs and shit, bro.
Yo, liver.
Yeah, like that shit fucking you over, bro. Like I don't understand. I couldn't be on no shit like that gear, nigga. That shit make your heart big, your kidneys big, your liver big.
Niggas go bald.
Niggas
Some of
go
these fa-
bald early.
some of these favorite fighters was bald.
Yeah,
How they get bald?
yeah. How he get bald, nigga? Hairy back, pimples on your
His
back,
back, all types of shit.
type
And
of shit.
speaking of pimples on his back, Shakur need to watch out fighting Zepeda. Zepeda be having
Yeah,
all types of bumps on his back.
nigga be growing titties, bro. That gynecomastia shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for these fighters, man.
Yeah,
Nah, real shit. So I'm over here just thinking, man, like, man, this rematch with Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. If Dev goes in there and beats, imagine he plays out like this. Dev goes in there and beat Ramirez's ass, but Ryan has a really competitive fight with Rolly, but he still wins. Boy, them odds gonna be looking crazy.
crazy, bro. Rolly might sleep his ass, boy.
You said Rolly might sleep him?
Yeah, Rolly not skilled, but if he catch your ass, boy, he might knock you the fuck out.
I seen them sparring. He a tough, he a strong.
I know he physically stronger than Ryan Garcia. Like as far as who can move who in the clinch, Rolly definitely stronger than him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
See, a lot of people get physically strong mixed up with punching power. That's two different things.
And then Ryan Garcia, he's visibly smaller than he was before.
Yeah, he way smaller, bruh. And I keep telling people that. I'm like, bruh, Psalms and anabolic steroids, like they add fluid to your muscles, just like creatine. Like if you take creatine to add fluid, but that's something that's legal because
Yeah,
it's not the protein.
I used creatine before for like I tried it for like a month. Man, that shit had me so fucking bloated, man. I said, oh nah.
Yeah,
Hell.
because it add fluid to your muscles,
Yeah.
so it make you bloated. Like it bloats your face. They call it moon face. That's what Brian had. He had moon face. That's why his face was so fat during the dad fight. It wasn't no carbs in beer.
Yeah, they talking
Beer
about
don't just
beer.
fatten your face that quick. Like, is you stupid?
Talking about some fucking beer.
Yeah, it was the
He was
carbs in
drinking.
beer. I'm like, bruh, I went on like nigga, I'm a grown man, cause yeah, sometimes I wasn't fit in my life, nigga. I done drunk beer. I ain't never bloated like that. Like,
Without taking something.
yeah, God, that's crazy. Your face fat cause you drunk beer, nigga.
And
What?
smoke weed.
And smoke weed. Nigga, I smoke weed. I got a slender face.
Yeah, but look, here's my thing though. With Ryan Garcia, it's like, dog, why just not admit it, man? Just say I fucked up.
Yeah.
But
I was
this,
going through something, which he was. I was going through something. I felt like I needed to win. I couldn't lose. So shit, I took it.
I took it. So what? At least
So
you
what?
say that. So what?
Nobody cares anyway. That's
Yeah,
what he
I'm a
always
I'm a
say
beat you in
shit.
the second round. At least say that. But instead, niggas talking about some. I apologize for my ways. This nigga ain't saying shit about the Peds, and everybody talking about he a changed man. That's why I don't like these soft ass boxing fans. How y'all gonna
Me
say
neither.
he a changed man and he ain't apologized for saying the N word? He ain't apologized for saying he will bring up. He don't say I apologize to the George Floyd family. I want to donate some money
Bruh.
to their
That's
family.
why I fuck with Clarissa, bruh. She
And
not letting that nigga ass off the
yeah,
hook.
she's not.
I fuck with that girl, man. That's my baby boy. That's my baby boy. I fuck with Clarissa, man.
She's not letting up. She's like, yeah, so what if he had hit Devin Head with a hook? Nigga, that hook had ostarine in it. Nigga, it had juice in it. What the fuck you talking about? And I say, you see, this is why they don't like Clarissa. This is why they all ganging up on her and
Yeah,
try to
that's
say,
why they
oh,
don't
she.
like her. Cause that girl go speak her mind and say whatever the fuck she want,
And you
bruh.
can't
It's
say she
like
wrong.
that's why they don't like Clarissa, bruh. At all.
That's why they
That
got so
motherfucker
mad.
say
I posted
that
on
motherfucker
Twitter.
say it don't matter. Like this nigga couldn't dodge the left hook. The nigga is on drugs. He's a drug addict. Nigga, pay head, man.
Yeah, he on the shit. So you got to call how it is. But these niggas on some nah. And then you see the fat fucky two tone. He's still celebrating. Oh yeah, it wasn't rain in the hook.
Yeah, with that mush mouth. Respectfully, it be the niggas that can't fight, cause it be the
That's what I'm
niggas that never
saying. Like
fought inside of a ring.
I'd be like, hold on. Now y'all see me. At least I'm trying. I'm learning some shit. I'm hitting the bag. Y'all can see I'm doing. I know some basic shit. This fat ass
And you
nigga, you
been
ain't
in the
saying
gym.
nothing.
You got proof you been in the gym.
His fat ass ain't doing nothing. Y'all listening to boxing advice from him? All
From
right.
him? From him, I've been like, cuz I've been in the boxing for 17 years, cuz. Like, bro, nothing you can tell me about PEDs. There's no way you supposed to be taking this shit as a combat fighter.
And then walk around this bitch and say the fight still stands because it is what it is. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Mm-mm. Hell no. Man, you ready for Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Eubank might lose that shit.
Man, I hope he don't, man. Cause he more honorable than Conor Benn, bro.
That's true.
He way more honorable. I mess with Eubank. Like Chris Eubank Sr. always been my favorite UK fighter. Him and Lennon Lewis, man. So I'm going for the kid, man.
Which one of they pops fought what's his name? Gerald and messed him up.
Nigel. That was Conor Benn daddy.
Mm. Yeah, that was
And he
fucked
never
up.
took the PED test after.
Oh, he ain't take no PED test?
Yeah, he was supposed to take one after. He never took it.
He dodged it?
Yeah, he dodged it.
Ah, nah, that's some foul shit.
That's why people thought he been on it. He ain't never been caught, but that was a flaky move. See, Chris Eubank Sr., that's the one that used to pose in the ring and do all that crazy shit.
That's why I can't beat
And
him.
he almost underlined Michael Watson. But he wasn't on no PEDs. He just the nigga hit hard, bro. See, if you see if you see his father fight, bro, like his father was more naturally stronger than him, but Chris Eubank got a better gas tank. Like Junior got a better gas tank.
You know, I used to watch Eubank. Man, he been in this game for a minute, dog. I've seen him before the pandemic. He fought
Yeah.
Matt Cameron. He was losing that
Yep.
fight.
Yep. But he avenged lost to what's that British dude? I forgot his name.
Beefy.
Yeah. He avenged lost. But it's some gas, bro.
I know. I'm about to make this school right now, so I can smoke. I've been smoking all day, man.
But look, but when you wake up out of a weed coma, that shit be having you feel like you in the future, like nigga, you have slept for like 30 days.
Yeah.
The weed comas, boy. Hey, boy, that shit had your whole body lazy.
I know.
For real, cuz.
In Minnesota, you know, weed's legal here in Minnesota, so I had bought some THC drinks.
Yeah.
I drank like two of them, thinking, damn, you gotta put your shit on. You gotta put your shit on mute because I keep on hearing myself as an echo.
Oh, you hear me echo?
No, I'm hearing myself echo. Can you hear me echoing?
No, I don't hear you echoing.
Oh, let me do this shit.
You probably got I don't know, something in the background. Hold on.
Yo,
It probably cause I got you hooked up to my car. That's why.
that's probably why, huh?
Yeah, let me see.
Hear myself echoing again.
That's the echo, boy. The echo chamber. That's what these niggas living in with that riot shit.
Nah,
Echo
but
chamber.
I was also I drunk two of them fucking THC drinks, man. I woke up, I was like, man, hold on, what the fuck? How did I get here?
Nigga, I woke up on my couch, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm nigga the controller in my hand. Nigga, the 80-inch still on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Said Rolly defense is way too bad. I know right that left hook is right there for Rolly. So that's
Yeah,
what
it's right. That man, he leave himself wide open every time he throw it. That that nigga sound like Blake, man, boy.
He said,
He say,
I don't know who taught him that shit.
man, I want to know, bro. Everybody got their own grunt, but that man grunt funny as a fuck, bro.
Nah, but I wonder what the odds look like that for that fight, Ryan versus Rolly.
Man, that's a clown ass fight, bro. Y'all go give Dev the hard task after getting cheated. Put
And
him on the man's the man undercard, like, bro. That's not even the best fight. Like, that's
yeah,
like two special ed kids fighting, bro. Like,
and everybody thought they look. Ryan really fooled them because they thought the press conference was going to be like the Haney versus Ryan press conference. Thought Ryan was going to be all erratic, but it's like, nah, y'all forgetting he was on that shit.
that's what I was saying. This
Like, y'all,
man whole attitude change, voice change. You know, steroids change your voice too.
yeah.
It make you hoarse. That's what I'm like, bro. Y'all don't see the signs. Like, man, it's the alcohol in the weed. No, it's not.
Talk about alcohol and weed like I don't like I ain't never drunk and y'all don't see me fucking smoking. Like, bro, fuck out of here. That's what they telling me.
Yeah, that's what they telling me, cuz like I haven't gone, cuz I went to college. That's all we did was smoke weed and drink.
And never did I say I want to bring a nigga back up from the grave and kill him.
Yeah, weed and alcohol never made me do that.
The fuck?
The fuck, nigga? Shit, no. Black people don't even really see. Some do, like some ignorant black people disrespect other people's race, cuz when they not provoked. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like when the
But for the
Mexicans were
most part,
provoking niggas this past goddamn election.
yeah.
But like unprovoking. Like niggas don't really be like, hey, yeah, man, we don't care about this race, that race. Man, we be minding our own business, bro.
Business. Exactly. We the most kind people, to be honest.
Yep.
Everybody talk about how it's so nice. Old black lady, so old, so nice to them, so nice. Old black lady, so nice. Yeah, niggas is nice, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay. Somebody said, "Do you think a white person's safe in a black community more than a black guy going to a white community?" No, saying a what? Are they saying? Oh, let me start over. They said a white guy. You think he's in danger if he's lost in the black community, or do you think a black guy will be in danger if he's lost in the white community?
Yeah.
Which
Man,
one?
I
Which
think a
one do you
black
think more
guy
more
be in
danger?
danger. The
Exactly.
police, neighborhood, why they gonna be calling the folks on your ass? Like,
Real.
get this nigga up out of here, boy. But see, like they did like this study on interracial dating, bruh. And white women been like, and other races of women been like, black men are the most caring, like more like they show more like
Compassion.
love to they
All that.
females, bruh.
But they said
But
we.
I had to tell them like black people hold their mamas high. Like black men love their mamas. So yeah, of course we gonna love our women like that.
Said black people gets harassed. Hell yeah, like niggas be walking around this bitch. You walk in a white neighborhood lost, you gonna be looking like that one dude from Get Out in the beginning scene.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta see that Sinners movie, man. I seen you
Oh
said that shit was
man,
good.
thank you for bringing that up, man. That's a good movie.
Yeah. Might be Jar my nigga anyway, bruh. I fuck with the kid.
I'm not gonna lie. He talking about his twin, nigga. He should have had Jonathan Majors in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he should put my dog in that shit. How you get charged for a crime you didn't do? This shit crazy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It looked like I thought this was. It kind of looked like you ever seen the show Lovecraft Country?
Yeah.
It looked like
Hell yeah, boy. That shit was good, boy.
that shit was too good. That show was way too good.
Way too good, man. That was my nigga Michael K. White, one of his last goddamn performances, bruh.
And that's
Like
what
I'm
that man. I ain't gonna lie. That he did a hell of a job in that last episode, man. That
yeah.
that episode when he's talking about the Watts, not the Watts,
Yeah. That shit they was
not
good as
the Tulsa, Oklahoma riots. I mean,
Yep.
he came through with that baseball bat.
Yo, he came through with that bat, man. My nigga Michael K. White, but I one of my favorite. Man, you ever seen Boardwalk Empire?
Uh.
Man, go watch that shit, bruh. He in that too, and he played like it's based on real life now. It's based on like a dude named Nookie Thompson. He was like in politics, and he used to bootleg for Al Capone and Lucky Luciano and them.
Oh, it's a throwback movie.
Yeah, yeah, and like he based on a dude named Chalky White. Chalky White used to box. Like in real life, he was a boxer.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah, bro, you got to see that shit, bro. And he like ran the black neighborhood in New Jersey.
Man, hold on. You ready for that car? You know that Morel coming back.
Yeah, boy. Hey, that car is stacked, boy.
Shakur versus what's his name? Zapata.
Zapata, he gonna beat Zapata ass, bro.
They brought Shiraz back. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they took Shiraz off the hook too.
Yeah, they let him off the hook. Tucky say, nigga, make it a draw.
They said that's just a draw. No ifs, ands, or but
Boy,
about.
that nigga Adamas was whooping his ass. The other niggas been like, man, we ain't seen it. I'm like, bro, I was sitting up watching that shit, like round for round. Like, really, the whole fight, Adamas was whooping that man ass, bro. There's no rounds I gave to this dude. I
Really?
couldn't give him no rounds, bro. I don't know what round I gave to this man.
I think I gave him like the first couple.
I ain't even gave him nothing, bro. All he was doing was jabbing, bro. The man couldn't land nothing else. And
You
when a dude take you totally out your game, like you cannot land anything but a jab, that is super range generalship.
you know what I seen? I
What?
seen him get hit with something and he got shell shocked after.
Mm-hmm.
He
You
ain't
talking
like,
about that leaping hook, ain't it?
yep.
Yep.
I tweeted, I said, man, this nigga Shiraz got this nigga looking like prime Mike Tyson in this bitch.
Hey, boy, that man was looking like Mike, boy. That man was leaping. That man was kneeling under them jabs, coming up with that hook. Boy, I was like, ooh, shit, boy, he might end him.
And I'm talking so much shit. I picked Shiraz to win that fight, but I'm talking shit. I'm like, nah, Shiraz, you getting cooked, my boy.
You getting cooked. What Adrian Broner say? I'm getting cooked.
Boy, Turkey went over there and said, nah, we trying to say next card. Well, now
What you think about this Rob fight here?
he fighting Berlanga, right?
Huh?
He fighting Berlanga, right?
Yeah.
He might get over on Berlanga ass.
Yeah, if Berlanga don't catch him.
Nah, I think he might get over on Berlanga ass because this nigga he tall. I think he
Yeah.
might stick. He might. I think he might stick with that jab and follow.
Mm-hmm.
Where he fucked up at is trying to fight, trying to get close to the dude and keeping his head right in the damn center.
Yeah. That nigga Berlanga went on the world tour after he lost to Canelo, boy.
That's some sucker shit.
Yeah,
You didn't even, I could see if you had like a fight like Roach, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he whooped your ass.
yeah, that's some dummy shit. That
Nigga,
man
Joe
dumb.
Ryder had a better fight with fucking Canelo than you.
For real, I think that man an airhead, bro, like a straight airhead. Like Berlanga is a stupid dude, bro.
But he's still big.
Yeah, he a big ass dude, boy. Hey, you seen that video he made like the other month,
What?
like shadow boxing?
Oh yeah. It looked like he was getting chased by a bee.
By me, that nigga was dropping down, getting his eagle on, boy. That shit was funny as a fuck.
Yeah, yeah, he needs to chill out. I don't know. But he got a chance though. Shiraz is beatable.
Yeah, he beatable because he ain't got no chance. I can see it. It go
I
it
Look, that's one thing I was questioning prior to that fight because I just seen him get touched by a journeyman. A journeyman touched him up. But then folks would say, well, you can say that against what's his name? Mason.
yeah.
But I've seen it happen multiple times, not just one time.
See, Mason showed he got a chance. Mason ain't even took an 8 count. That nigga just stood right back up
If
and
anything,
shook that shit off.
he was mad he got dropped.
Yeah. You anybody can get dropped. Ali got dropped multiple times. It's how you get back up and respond if you got a chance.
Facts.
Only niggas who this what it mean not to have a chance. Amir Khan like getting knocked out cold. Chris Algieri getting knocked out cold. Like those dudes like they don't have chance. Cause if you touch their ass, they going to sleep.
Exactly. But
That's what it mean
they,
not to have a chin, bro.
they try to say Dev don't got a chin because he got dropped by Ryan, a known
That
puncher.
don't mean shit. That nigga survived a power puncher on steroids. And then get knocked out cold. Boy, that's crazy. Like, what are you talking about?
And I'm sitting there like, he should have knocked his ass out. I'm gonna keep on saying that, like, bro, I respect Dev, but I'm like, Ryan, you really was supposed to knock him out. If you came in there on that, why the fuck you didn't do that?
Yeah.
Oh
See,
yeah, not like that.
that's like Arrow, bro. Arrow got a chin like a fuck. You know anybody else that was fighting Bud that night would have got knocked out cold?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So you can't really question Errol's chin because he stood up every time.
Every time, yeah. You
It
can't
took the rest
question the
to say,
chin.
all
The
right, all right,
nigga
all right.
saw anybody else, they would have been sleeping. I been like, how the fuck this nigga still getting up?
Hey, Bud was in his fucking bag, dog.
That nigga was in his bag. I been like, boy, anybody else would have been slept, boy, cause that nigga was. It ain't, bro. Sometimes you just be in the zone, cause remember I told you, boy, I took my brother to see me go sparring, bro, and that nigga been like, how you was doing that? I been like, sometimes you just be in the zone.
Oh yeah, especially if you know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
yeah. Like Boots, when he would fight Stanionis, and I showed you, like, I got a picture, bro. Man, that nigga eyes just like locked in, like you could see his pupils dilated, bro. Like that nigga was in a zone.
Yeah, I feel bad for my nigga Stanley. He got sent.
Yeah, it was the night where Boots was clicking, where he was just sharp, he was just perfect. And when you had one of them nights, boy, it's ugly for anybody across from you.
That was one of them nights he been waiting for though. So
Yep,
yeah, he been waiting for that shit. And I'm proud of Boots, man. He did his thing, and people try. I see it immediately. People try to shit on him, talking about, oh, he fighting a white boy, standing in the same shit, standing
bruh.
up and active and all this shit. Like, man,
Go back to the fight and go back to where they were saying Stanionis was landing. I swear he wasn't landing.
he
He
did
was
though.
picking them
Okay,
shits
I
off.
do remember Maddox and them trying to say he was landing in spots where he wasn't landing, but
Yeah.
there was some times he was landing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. Sometimes he was, but a lot of times he wasn't landing like that. And he wasn't throwing a lot of punches at the same time.
He,
Like, Boots
I
made
think
him keep his hands in his pocket.
he felt them punches. Them uppercuts was the key. That
Man,
shit
them
was so good.
uppercuts was the nasty. Man, you seen that 2.5 step back uppercut, bruh? Where
Yeah, it was perfect. He looked him right in his eye while he was doing it.
he looked him right in the face when he was doing. I be like, bruh, this man is. That's how I knew he was in that zone, bruh. Like that zone where you just can't do nothing wrong.
And niggas talking about Norman fucking with him. Man,
Man, Norman is basic, bruh. He's too basic.
I know he's too straight up and down, but he's got that country strength though, so that's his bailout right there. I get
Yeah. Man, I'm from Georgia. I got country strength. I know what type of strength he got, cuz. But, bruh, when a nigga like Boots is in front of you, it's different.
I know because Boots is creative with the punches, so it
Bruh,
might you might not even get far to show your strength because he might catch you with some shit coming in.
he tried to do that slow motion shit on Stanley on it, too.
Yeah.
That man raw, cuz. That man just raw.
And even Stanley started smiling at Boots because he was like, "Damn, this nigga's good."
This nigga real good. This nigga dancing in front of me. This nigga
he
wobbling
threw,
his
Stanley
arms,
threw
hitting
a
me with
punch.
uppercuts.
Stanley threw a punch and missed. And fucking Boots was looking at him and started smiling. Man, Stanley started smiling like, man, I'm fighting one of them ones.
I'm fighting one of them ones, boy. Hey, when that nigga went into when Stanley knocked his arm away, and that nigga went into the corner and ducked from all them punches and slid out, that nigga Stanley on him was looking like, God damn, boy.
He started thinking about his baby when them punches started hitting. He said, I'm about to get up out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here, and I don't blame him.
He got his check.
Yep.
He could say he made his country proud. He was a champ. I think he's the first champion from that country. I never
From
heard of
that country, yeah. Listen, bro, it's levels to this shit. Like, bro, he knew, like, hey, bro, this nigga on a different level. Cause see, Brian Norman squared his body up too much for Boots too. Boots is an accurate puncher. That man offense is his defense, really. He
Yeah,
gonna make you keep your hands in your pocket.
I seen Norman get hit with some shit early by that dude.
Yeah.
Man. And I
Hey,
hate
that he better be careful with that Japanese dude, man. Bob Arum can be setting him up for the kill, boy.
He don't know.
Yep.
They don't want to learn.
Bruh.
You gotta learn the hard way.
This how you know it's a duck. This nigga Brian Norman daddy say, hey, we don't want to travel to Philadelphia because it's hostile. But more money, nigga, than what they making with the Japanese dude, cuz. But you will travel to Japan.
The Philly niggas is too ruthless, so you scared.
Bruh. Man, bruh, my family from Philly, cuz. Like, my great grandma, my grandma from Philadelphia, like, shit, no, bruh. Like, it's ruthless, but man, it's ruthless to niggas that they know. Like every other state, like every
They
other
ain't
city,
fuck with
bruh.
out of towners like
Y-
California.
Yeah, they ain't like California where they extort niggas that come off the jet, nigga.
Yeah, I see where your plane landed at too, nigga.
Yeah, they know where your plane landing on, boy. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know it's easy to do that because they know people who work at the airport.
That's crazy.
So if you know somebody who work at the airport, it's easy. Oh yeah, I seen his name, his real name, and then especially if you close with the promoters and the booking agencies, so they tell
Yeah.
you who's coming and where they
Get
gonna
what
be at.
get what I told my brother. Like we fly a lot, right?
Yeah.
So I told that nigga, I be like, bro, I don't go to states where you can't bring your gun, cause I fly with my gun. Like I put in a lockbox and I
All that.
travel. Yeah, I be like, I don't go to states where I can't carry my gun. He be like, what? He be like, yeah, I noticed that. You don't go to New York, you don't go to Cali. Hell nah. I go to Vegas, Florida, shit like that. Like, if I can't carry my gun, the only places I go is Philadelphia. That's because my family reunion be in Savannah and Philadelphia. But other than that, hell nah, I ain't going nowhere without my gun.
Like I had that shit in a lockbox.
Yeah, you gotta have that shit in the lockbox and fly with it. Like, I fly with my rifle and all. Like, bro, I
You
ain't
see,
playing
you
with
see
that.
Ryan talking about fighting boots.
Man, Boots will fucking stop this. And I don't know why niggas think Virgil's some type of, bruh, like, Virgil not that good to me. Like, I don't understand this shit. I don't see the hype.
It's because that situation where it looked like Boots ducked him.
Man, Boots ain't duck no goddamn Virgil, man. Boots will fight anybody to me. That's what it looked like.
To me, it looked like Boots made the right decision
Yeah.
because now he's unified.
He unified. He want to accomplish shit. He don't, what has he accomplished? Virgil ain't did nothing.
Virgil don't even got a belt.
He ain't even got a belt, never had one. What are we talking about here, bruh? Like, nigga, do something first. See, why black people always got to do some shit and other niggas don't?
Because we set the standard.
That's crazy, bro. Like,
Bill said it. Mexican fighters just gotta show up and just do their job. Black fighters gotta be perfect.
Bill be keeping that shit real as a fuck. Hey, Mexicans just show up and do their job, nigga. Keep their head down, nigga. Pack their lunch, nigga. Black people, we gotta do all type of shit. We gotta tap dance, do backflips. You want me to sing for you now, bro?
Said we the standard.
Mm-hmm. For real, we are, bro.
Remember, remember one how media used to make Undisputed seem so legendary,
Yeah.
and then when a black nigga got Undisputed twice, they said, "Oh well, I knew he is nah, nigga. We knew
Nah, nigga,
he didn't
yeah.
get that
Nah,
shit till
nigga,
after.
yeah.
He didn't get that shit till after, but
Yep. Yep. The only, and I'm unbiased, my nigga. Yeah, Bud, the first nigga to do that shit, so Bud should be the top nigga out of all of them. Even though Usyk had the harder run. Usyk run with hard as a fuck, bro.
I said his run was harder because he had some quality opponents.
He
But
has a
still,
quality ass opponent, bro. And he's small.
that win over Errol Spence, though, I still hold that shit high.
Yeah, that shit high. Yeah, that shit high. But it's the weight difference that make Usyk run like spectacular, bro. to be outweighed by that much on that average, like, it's crazy, bro.
Now, Bud got to fight Canelo. If he beat Canelo,
Yeah, if he beat Canelo, it's a wrap, bro.
we talking all time great talks.
Man, listen, bro. I don't see how niggas think of you know the anniversary of Floyd versus Castillo won.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think, man. I went back and looked at that fight, bro. Floyd won that shit with one arm. That dude was missing like a. Just cause you pressuring a nigga don't mean you won. I'm like, bruh, you got to land.
It's because he didn't knock him out.
Cause he had one arm. The
Don't
nigga
matter. You're
right
black.
arm was fucked up.
You're black. You're supposed to be able to knock him out regardless.
You supposed to be able to knock him out, cause them check left hooks he was hitting that nigga with and them jabs. I'm like, boy, ooh. They be like he stopped throwing his right hand. No. They were hyping him up like, oh, he really, yeah, man, he's not landing much, but the
He's
pressure, I'm
causing the
like,
pain. He's causing the pain on Floyd.
yeah. They like he's not landing much, but the pressure is making Floyd back up. I'm like, bruh, that don't mean nothing. You gotta land. That's not effective aggression if you don't land. That's ineffective, nigga. He getting caught with check left hooks and jabs, boy. That nigga beat that nigga with one arm.
Say Usyk Loki fought washed Fury after fighting Wilder. You think so?
Hey, but guess what, man? I don't do that after the fight. We say niggas washed and all that because the nigga made me look washed. A lot of niggas pick Fury.
They sure did.
A lot of niggas pick Fury and Usyk. Oh, Usyk ain't young. That man, what, like 38?
Think about it. When this nigga Fury beat Wilder, they consider this nigga the top of the fucking world.
Yep.
They treated that nigga like he was undisputed. That's why he really
Yeah.
gonna be looking at it like, I don't give a fuck about no damn. He goes, I
Undisputed,
don't give a
yeah.
fuck about no undisputed because I beat Wilder.
I beat Wilder. Yeah. Nigga Usyk beat him twice. It's over with. We ain't nothing to talk. But that nigga beat that nigga beat Fury twice and AJ twice, boy. Like, that's crazy.
And he
And
beat
that's
the boy.
prime AJ.
What if they setting this nigga up to get his ass whooped by the boy?
Boy, look, the ball really beat him the first time.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The boy, he about to come in here with that energy, boy.
Hey, the ball hit hard as a fuck.
He about to come with that energy.
See, that heavyweight shit is more of a puncher's chance weight class, bro, because they can knock you out for real. Like,
Especially when you're a big nigga like the boy.
yeah, a big, slow ass nigga, like he act like a kid, cause
They say he on the spectrum.
he on the spectrum. Yeah, he just be looking crazy. I was like, that's where that string come from, boy. That boy,
Frank Warren be speaking for his ass though. Frank, the boy, he's ready. I've seen it. He's ready for us.
yeah. Man, I've been watching the little documentary, like the 24 hours for Chris Eubank and Connor. Boy, they really want this guy to be like they daddy's rivalry, boy.
Really? I'm not even trying to pay that shit no mind. I'm thinking that's just some UK shit.
Nah, they really don't like each other, and I think it's cause they daddy rivalry for real. Like, cause the second fight, Nigel Benn really won, but they called it a draw. The first fight, Chris Eubanks won, so they never had a third fight. And they were from the super middleweight champions of the world, like the WBA and the WBO.
They both from Great Britain.
Yeah, they both from Great Britain, and they were the best middleweights at their time.
Yeah. I never seen them fight for real. Only time I seen dude fight was just the Gerald McKillen fight.
Bro, listen. Go back and watch Chris Eubank develop a overhand right, cause that nigga say one day I was in the gym and he been like, before I went to the gym I was skipping rocks across a pond, and he been like, that's how I throw my right hook. I been like, ooh shit, bro, man, that right hook used to put niggas to sleep. I'm like, hold on, I'm about to start throwing my right hook like that.
So you picking Eubank Jr.?
Yeah, I got Eubank Jr., bro. I think that size difference gonna be too much. And he more the technical boxer. So I'm gonna go with the boxer before the brawler. Just like his daddy was. His daddy was more the boxer and Nigel Ben was more the brawler.
I think Conor Ben coming in there trying to blitz something.
He gonna try to blitz something, but he ain't on them eggs no more, man.
Ain't on them eggs no more.
Yeah, them eggs gone, boy.
And people see it. People see it.
Yeah.
Like they see it. Niggas see
it. Hey, the chickens gone, boy. No more eggs coming, boy. The chickens come home to roost, boy.
You can tell because he was real life cracking shit.
He was cracking shit. Man, you see how he did Chris Algieri ass, boy? That nigga put Chris Algieri ass in the motherfucking gulags.
Yeah, he got him out of there.
Out of there.
I wonder, did he ever say anything about that?
Yeah, I want to know. Cause shit, I'd be pissed off.
Yeah, I like that nigga. But then there's nothing you could say because you need the money back, so you took the fucking fight.
Yeah.
And you
man, he smashed him. Hold on, I gotta hit the British boy. That nigga say, I smashed you about the head with an egg.
Man, look, I was on, Twitter. You know what Twitter Space is, right?
Yeah.
You know I was on Twitter Space with Tiafimo last night?
No.
I know nobody know because it was like some quick shit.
No.
So they did the Twitter Space, right?
Yeah.
This guy named Dean, Dean the Great, whatever his name is.
Yeah. The little YouTube boxer.
Yeah, so he did a Twitter Space, and I hopped on real quick because I just opened my phone. That was the first thing I seen. So I clicked it, and I requested a microphone. They gave me a mic, and this nigga Tio's talking, and I'm just letting him talk, and then I just interject like, "Yo, Tio, what's up, man? Why you be talking about everybody, but you lost to Cambosis, man? What's up with that?" And that nigga he really started getting on some humble shit. He's like, "Oh, shit happens, and I took that fight. I wasn't feeling good, and I needed because it was my kid's birthday and all that." I was like, "Oh yeah, so let me find out. Niggas really needed to fight for real, for real. Shit's get real." So I was like, I respect it. You went out there and fought him, but then while I just softened him up with that, right? Just telling how I respect it. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck all that. What's up with you saying the N-word? What's up with you dropping the N-word? What's up with that shit, man? Can you explain? And as soon as he started talking, man, they kicked me off the fucking space so damn fast.
No, man, the niggas hoes, guys.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, man, D, you a hoe. You a coon. You a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that nigga a tap dancing ass.
Yeah,
cool,
I don't like that shit. Oh, yeah, I want to troll. But when some niggas start talking about some real shit, niggas want to get on some, I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that. Why you gotta be about race? It's not about race. It ain't about race, man. Come on.
I mean, me and TFE, we're cool, man. You don't
Come
gotta
on, man. That was the past, man. That was back in 1868, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, these niggas, man. I'm so sick of it, dog. It's too many of them.
I'm so fucking done with these niggas, man. Hey, man, I'm born in 1990, bro. Like,
Things
I
change.
ain't grew up on no shit like that, cuz we'll beat your ass some shit like that.
We was nigga, bro. You couldn't be known as a nigga that was tattletelling nigga growing up. Like, for niggas to be out here doing this shit.
Yeah, for real, bro. For niggas to be doing the tap dancing cool shit, it's beneath niggas, bro.
It's beneath niggas. Back then, niggas had some type of structure. I don't know. It's different, but you said,
every generation we wild out. Every generation had a certain group of coons, but y'all niggas is overwhelming, like, of the population of like black people. Like,
that's too much.
It's too much.
Sebastian's sister beats Caroline Hey, I watched Sebastian's sister fight last night. She's good.
Hey,
She's
she got
big.
power.
Yeah, she got power and she's big.
Yeah, she big, bro. Look at her abs. Look at her core, cuz.
I want to see her fight like people like Caroline DuBois and Baumgartner. I
Yeah.
don't know what class Baumgartner in.
I don't think they got nothing for that girl, boy. That girl long is a she just like her brother.
I know these niggas talking about some. I was watching the commentary, listen to the commentary yesterday. They talking about some. Yeah, nobody can beat her brother. I'm like, what you
What?
mean nobody can beat her brother? That nigga already got lost.
They already got lost, boy. It's a nigga get beat him.
Yeah, but you know how it is, man.
Them niggas don't want to see Buck around for real, bro.
All these cars get announced. That nigga haven't fought. Tim just, bro. How Tim get a fight?
Before Buck round.
He got fucking absolutely destroyed by you. How did he get a fight before you,
Man, that nigga Buck round did that shit
bro?
for all the
Do you think it's
muscles, boy.
possible to get blackballed by your own because of your performance?
Mm-hmm. Bruh, that's why it was hard for Boots to get fights, bruh. That's why niggas be like, Boots he ain't fought everybody ducked him. What you want me to do?
Niggas want all types of paper to fight about. Sure, I would too.
Yeah, I would too. I want retirement money, boy, because the way you about to beat my ass,
Right, but at least you gotta have some type of heart.
you
But
gotta
what
have some type of heart, bruh. Like, to go all the way to Japan after saying, I don't want to go to Philadelphia is fucking crazy.
they about to have them Georgia niggas out in Japan, boy. Hopefully they don't get that belt taken away from them.
For real, I'm a Georgia nigga, cuz if you get that belt taken away from you, nigga, you shun, nigga. We get rid of you.
You heard what happened to the last nigga that went to Japan.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
real. My Philly boy, man. Damn. My young boy.
Yeah, that's like what they say. You heard what happened to the last security guard? Nah, you heard what happened to the last nigga who went to Japan.
The Japan cut. And my nigga fought timid as a fuck, bro.
Bro,
I be
that's
like,
what I'm
fuck.
saying. Like he looked so timid, like no confidence, no nothing. It was just like he was
But
just there.
the one thing about Japan, bro, they love Stephen Fulton, bro. Like,
Yeah,
he got fans
because
from that shit. Like,
yeah, because he went out there and gave their fighter a fucking an opportunity to take his belt off of him.
yeah, and they respect people, bro. Like they different from Americans. Like they level of respect for other people is different. Like they lose with grace and shit. Like it's some warrior shit to them. Like, cause they still got they ancestor foundation and shit.
We just all over the place.
Yeah, we just all over the place. Like we ain't got our ancestor foundation. Like nigga, we just all over the place, nigga.
You gotta
Nigga
watch that
beefing with
Sinners
niggas.
movie, man.
This shit crazy. Respectfully, Devil
It
Haney. This is the Chili
wasn't the
Killers.
Ostarine. It wasn't the Ostarine. It was just a left hook.
It was the left hook, man. This is the Chili Killers. Respectfully. I was like, man, this nigga dumb. You don't even know.
He's
You
trying
can't
to
throw a punch
because
to save your life.
Stephen A. Smith getting old, so somebody needs to be the new Stephen A. Smith.
The new tap dancer.
Yeah.
Cause I'ma tell you like this, brother. I'ma tell you like this. I ain't never did nothing before to sell out a black man in my life.
Talk about respectfully.
Respectfully. Stephen A. Smith, old weak ass hairline has that.
Stephen A. Smith put him on the show.
I know.
That's why I was like, oh yeah. And I said him and Stephen A. got some similarities. And somebody said, damn, that's the nicest way to call somebody a coon. That's the most polite way to call somebody a coon.
Bruh, I never seen niggas coon this hard, bruh. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta have some self-respect. That's why every time Ray Jackson get on there, I be like, come on, my nigga, with the cool shit. That nigga gonna laugh at cause he know he doing some cool shit. I'm like, bruh, quit doing that cool shit.
I can't do that because to be a coon, you gotta step out of like character. Like
You gotta step out of character, Cause you ain't gonna do it for nobody else. He just doing it cause of Devin.
Yeah, like you gotta hell nah. You gotta and then showbiz
Y'all got
more.
that much hate for this young nigga. This is a young nigga. This ain't no old nigga. Like Devin's still a young nigga, cuz. Like, y'all
That
got this
couldn't
much
avoid the
hate.
left hook, nigga. You couldn't avoid them fucking chocolate chip cookies from McDonald's, fat ass nigga.
Yeah, hey, I had to tell the nigga this shit. I be like, he couldn't avoid the left hook. I be like, well, Ryan should have avoided archery.
Yeah,
Two
that's
of the
what
same thing can be true. Yeah, Devin should have avoided the left hook. But this bitch ass nigga should have avoided archery. Why nobody holding him accountable?
you said. Hold on, that shows you the agenda they want to push. Yeah, they do. They definitely got an agenda. And then what's his name? What's that nigga name?
Sergio Mora?
It's one of them niggas, man. The white dude that Bill Haney got on. He got on this case.
Not Chris Mannix, but
Chris
who it was?
Farhood or something. I don't know his name. I don't know.
Yeah, he got on his ass, bro.
Yeah, and that nigga try to say, well, we're just promoting the fight. Like that's a part of the script. It's a
This
part.
ain't a part of the script. Well, nigga, tell people this nigga was on some shit that you aren't supposed to be able to buy that's illegal in all countries.
They don't want to talk about that shit. Man,
I
I
don't
can't.
know why they don't want to talk about that. That shit's illegal in all countries. It's not a country that shit is legal in.
What makes me interested though about this though is like I don't think this it. I just never seen this before, where it's open that this nigga cheated. Ain't no we just guessing. Nah, this nigga took some. He had some tests. Their
Yeah.
test.
Nigga talking about trace amounts, cuz. You cannot take a billionth of a gram. You know what a billionth of a gram or something look like? Like, you had to get a microscope to see a billionth of a gram. He did not shoot up a billionth of a gram or took a billionth of a fucking gram. He took multiple milligrams of this shit
And was flushing that shit.
and was flushing that shit. You dumb ass niggas. I'm
And
like, hey, y'all niggas stupid.
And it makes me question Ward too, because even Ward was like, "Oh, you just don't take positive. You just don't test positive after the fight." So maybe he was just using it. I'm like, nah, dude, you got to think about it, man. The guy was on using illegal IVs in front of everybody.
In front of everybody, cuz, and smacking on the shit.
Talking about some,
Mm.
just like mother makers.
Yeah, he loves smacking. He loves smacking. He look like a smacker. Bitch ass nigga.
But you notice that he looks different though.
Yeah.
What's up with your man Derek James though?
Oh man, he uncooned out, bro. That's why EJ don't fuck with him. It's
Yeah,
the reason why I knew EJ, because EJ be like, shit, my hair nappy. Nigga, what the fuck?
I know. EJ, he did say something about that. I remember he tweeted.
Yeah, he been like, my hair nappy like Bill.
Yeah, he said his hair nappy like Bill's. Yeah, what the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Like, what the fuck, nigga? Yeah. I
And
knew EJ was gonna stop
Derek
fucking with
James on some. Oh,
man,
I don't
EJ
got
stand
hair.
on principle, bro. Like I told niggas, I been like, man, me, EJ, and niggas, man, like EJ born when I'm born, like the '90s, cuz like niggas don't play that shit, cuz.
Nigga, I'm from the '90s too. I was born in
Yeah, you
'95.
90s, what? Yeah, cuz you, man, cuz we don't, we don't play that shit, cuz like, what
nigga,
you say, nigga? Like, huh?
I'm from the '90s. I still remember niggas used to brush up on their shoulder before they fight. Remember that shit?
Yeah,
You remember?
nigga used to brush up on the shoulder before. Yeah.
Niggas don't know about that shit.
Nigga used to slap box, nigga used to do all type of shit, bro. Like,
That's what really got me into fighting because my older cousins and them, they used to want to slap box me, and I used to be like, man, I was the youngest one, and I'm like, man, I got to get my hands together so I can, you know what I'm saying? So I'm practicing and shit, and I just always wanted to just show them niggas that I got them bitches, I got them hands.
man, I used
Nowadays,
to
these
come
niggas,
up, bro. Like back in the day, boxing was a big ass sport, bro. So it used to come on TV a lot. I just used to be watching that shit. Like,
I remember we putting the fucking gloves on at the fucking barbecue and we boxing in the backyard at fucking auntie house. Like,
Yep.
Shit's different.
And I used to beg my mama, hey, ma, man, put me in boxing. Hell no. Why the fuck would I do that?
Nah,
So
I
when
ain't
I
never
turned,
asked for that shit. Nah,
I used to beg my mama, boy, hey, put me in boxing. Hell no, I ain't doing that. My mama used to
they
be
try to
like,
put me in
fuck no.
football. I would try to play that shit.
But guess what? When I turned 17, then there wasn't no controlling the nigga, you feel me? I've been like, shit, I'm about to go do this shit. So I went to go do that shit, bro.
But
But I
I ain't
was,
gonna lie, bro. I ain't realized how athletic I was until I was grown.
me too. I'm real athletic, cuz, like,
But not like I wasn't playing like no sports, none like no basketball, no nothing. Like I ain't nigga. I just started hitting the gym and like fucking. But I always been like a nigga that's doing push ups and sit ups and shit. So always been right. But
yeah.
when I start hitting the gym and shit and running and shit, I'm like, oh shit, I'm kind of fast. I'm kind of strong. What the fuck?
Bruh, I was real good at boxing, bruh. My little brother will tell you that nigga be like, bruh, this nigga was raw as a fuck. Like,
Well,
bruh, I really could have made it, my nigga, but I was hot. Like I was doing bruh, I was going back and
too
forth to
much
like
too
jail and
street
shit.
shit. You can't do
Yeah, that
both.
street shit.
Yeah, that's why niggas be like Javante Davis is
A
really.
street nigga,
Hey,
no, he
I'm like,
not. I
bro,
had to
nah,
tell niggas.
you can't do both, man.
You can't do both, bro. You got to choose one or the other, bro. It was days I was skipping out the gym because I wanted to be in the streets, cause like it's nowhere in hell, bro. I had to fight a case, nigga. I was locked up for like
And when you're a black
7 months,
when you're a
nigga.
black fighter, you can't be out here smoking and drinking either. Not
Yeah, I
like
was
not,
smoking.
not
Yeah,
like Ryan.
you can get away with smoking weed because weed don't really fuck with your lungs like that. But you gotta pass certain drug tests, so you really can't be smoking for real like that. I was smoking, getting high as a fuck, cause like just running the streets, but I was raw with that shit, like real raw, bruh.
Oh, they asked why is Turkey pushing Ryan more than they pushing Dev. You know why?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Turkey ain't forgot that Muslim shit, bro. I think this
I
setup.
think he forgot. Oh, you
Nah,
think they trying to set him up with Rolly?
listen, yeah, man, they saying this nigga up, cause listen,
They got him bound
every
by
day
contract.
Every day a nigga post that Muslim shit of the turkey shit. So I know he see it. Like, oh, this what you think,
Oh,
huh?
they put it up. They posted on the Turkey's page every day.
Yeah, every day, God. Hey, but I know turkey see, oh, this what you think of us, huh? Well, they gotta get this nigga cause they about to get him. That's why he quiet.
This riot.
What if dad bring that
He
shit
looked a
up?
lot
Hey,
slimmer.
what that shit you said about Muslims, man?
They might set that nigga up to fail. Spike his water.
Spike his water, bruh. That man can't trust nothing. Man, why he look drained now? And he didn't look drained when he was at a lower weight class. These niggas is crazy,
Shit,
man.
no. This the thumbnail. Niggas think that Ryan can't get hurt in the fight. They go see.
Yeah. This man was on steroids, nigga. Something that make you lose weight but keep your muscle.
They get
That
that
is
shit to AIDS
crazy.
patients, bro.
They get that shit to AIDS patients, nigga. And that shit ain't even approved, so they don't give it to nobody.
What you think about what's his name? Whitaker. You seen his performance?
Man, yeah. It was decent. It was decent. It still ain't show he had heart because he quit that last time. But I like Whitaker, man. He just gotta grow some nuts, man, because that quitting shit, that shit don't supposed to be in you. That's what I used to like about Pernell, Whitaker, and Floyd. That's why them my two favorite fighters of
I
all
think
time,
Ryan
cuz.
gonna go out like motherfucking what's his name? Uh, what's that nigga name? Roberto Duran in the second fight. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
gonna no muscle.
No Moss, that nigga. Dance around that slow footed ass nigga and no Moss. Then them niggas impressed with his pad work. I'm like, him and fucking Derrick James so off sync. So out of sync, bro. No rhythm. like slow as a fuck. Like, bruh, that's not great pad work, bruh. And he drained. We about to see this shit for real. We about to see what Super Rye got for real when he ain't on that shit.
I know, but niggas say he might still be on that shit secretly.
Nah, them niggas is screens with the testing that nigga. That nigga had to
I
pass
know.
multiple
Dev said he
drug
took
tests.
60. He said he did took about 60 tests.
Hell yeah, boy. They gonna make sure this nigga ain't on that shit, boy.
They make it short, but what that shit can fuck with Dev. You taking so much blood out of a nigga every fucking week.
Yeah, for real, boy.
I ain't hear shit about Ryan taking no tests.
Shit, he got to in order to get off that ban. So in order to make money, his ass ain't got no choice but to take the test.
Man, I was just watching Javante versus Ryan Garcia. Man, he was not the same fighter, but he's still throwing the same combination, still punches, same
Bro,
punch.
listen. I told niggas Ryan wasn't that size before or after the damn fight.
They
That
said,
nigga ain't been that size since, cuz. Look how big that nigga was for damn press conferences and shit when he was wearing a white suit. He haven't been that big before or after.
hey, they said Shakur about to leave Matchroom. No, he already leaving Matchroom.
Already?
Yeah,
Swear to God, bro.
he said now he's working with Lou DiBella. He's not extending his contract. So after this fight with Cepeda, basically, he ain't with Matchroom no more.
Damn.
And they got a picture of Eddie Hearn crying. Nigga, it is what it is, nigga. You can't be
Man,
going
Eddie
through
Hearn
this.
don't give a fuck about
Okay.
nobody but Boots.
For right
Now
now,
that he
Boots, but
got
they
Boots,
said Boots
boy,
might
he
leave
don't
him.
care about nothing else, cuz.
Boots might leave him too. But
Man,
I think he delivered. I think Eddie delivered for Boots.
yeah, listen, man, they say Boots fuck with Eddie because Eddie getting Boots what he want. Listen, he know Boots gonna be the next
With
star.
has Al Heyman PBC, they ain't get. I don't. Has Boots ever had a headliner show at PBC?
No, no,
He
never
did.
had a headliner.
He did a COVID card.
Yep. Listen, bro, Boots the next star. Boots should have been a star, but listen, because he got the style to be a star. When niggas be like, Boots get hit too much, I be like, hey, what Terrence Crawford get?
Bro,
He
nah,
get hit a
you
lot.
know, you know what it is. They just gotta find something, bro. They have to find something.
They had to find some. I'm like, Tank get hit a lot of niggas. Glaze Tank.
I see Tank get hit with a 3-punch combination by old ass Gamboa.
Yeah, Tank get hit way more than fucking Boots and niggas glaze this nigga. I'm like, y'all tripping. And his style way more entertaining to me. Like Boots style just more entertaining than all these niggas style. That shit entertaining. That wobbling arm dancing around the nigga shit.
I got Boots. I think I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Boots my nigga, but this division not gonna be his division in the next 2 years.
Nah, it gonna be like 160.
It's gonna be Devin's division.
Yeah, it gonna be damn division. He gonna get up out of this shit, boy. The next he ain't got nothing but like a year left in this division, bro. He gone. Boots too
Brian Norman
fucking
said
big.
after this fight he gonna unify with Boots.
Yep, I think Boots gone. Boots gone,
Boots
bro.
trying to lie, talking about, oh, I got it. I ain't say he lied about having a nutritionist, but he's like, oh, I got a nutritionist, but nothing's really changed. I ain't having troubles making the weight.
Bro, you having
You
trouble.
you wouldn't bring in no nutritionist if you wasn't having a little troubles making the weight.
Yeah,
You can
you
say
can
that.
see it clearly. Like you having trouble, bro. That nigga going to 54 by the end of this year. I promise.
Here's the thing though. He be making the weight before the fight. He be like when he weighs in, he be under every time.
Yeah, yeah. He be under. He be he be like a pound under every time.
Uh,
Cause he got discipline. You know, Boots don't drink, don't smoke, don't do none of that
But I
bullshit.
think just his body type, he can just get big regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, the nigga athlete, a nigga like he a born athlete, like a natural athlete. Like
So when he just chilling, he's getting bigger.
you can tell how that nigga move. That nigga a natural athlete, bro. Like that nigga be moving like
I don't see nobody at 147 beating him. Or
hell no. I don't want them to fight him at all, cuz this the first
I
nigga I
think
looked
I
at.
think what's his name will give Boots a hard fight. What's his name?
Who?
Dude who fought Tim Zoo.
Yeah, Bakram.
Yep.
Hell yeah. But guess what?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, this the first nigga I looked at and say, bro, I don't want them to fight him.
Nah, real shit. I say that too, and people like, "Oh, Arnett, you don't think Dev is the best?" Nah, I just understand there's certain levels to the shit. There's certain things like
Yeah.
the the only way I see Dev having a chance of beating Boots is if Dev versus Boots is literally his last fight at one
At 147, yeah. And
like
guess
type
what,
shit.
bro? Dev an all-time great already.
Yeah,
Because being the youngest undisputed automatically it stamped me. So he's an
it's
all-time
damn.
great already. But Boots is a generational talent.
Generational
Cause
talent.
that shit is that's some shit you don't see every day. So
He was born into this shit.
yeah, he was born into this shit. That nigga fight scary, cause
That's
like
why him and Floyd be different because niggas is born into the shit. See, Dev, his pops wasn't no boxer, no nothing like that. But
yeah,
you gotta salute him because they made his way into the game.
yeah. That's what I had to tell my father-in-law. He been like, man, you think Bill bad for Dev? I've been like, nah, how? I've been like, Bill his mouthpiece. Dev not a loud dude. Bill is his promoter. That's his job. I've been like, and Bill got him to be the youngest undisputed, and he independent. They making this money themselves.
Independent.
Independent. Bill
I
what was
understand
right.
what's independent because I am independent my damn self, so I understand what it's like. So
Yeah.
for you to do that, shit, I gotta
Bro,
say,
they act like this man Bill act like Brian Norman and Floyd Schofield. Like he don't act like them. Like them niggas, they kids haven't accomplished what Dev accomplished. Bill got the right to talk like that. Shit, nigga, my son the youngest undisputed. My son was in the weight class with the boogeyman that's supposed to knock everybody out and been the undisputed champion, and he ain't never challenged them. He had to get a belt when my son left the division. Yeah, I be talking crazy.
he said Boots in a position with Eddie. Yeah,
Yeah, Boots in the position where
but
Eddie
what
tried
about
to get
Shakur and
Boots.
Eddie? You don't like Shakur and Eddie combination?
No, cause Shakur not Boots, bruh. Boots entertaining, bruh. See, Shakur entertain boxing purists. Like if you like boxing, you'll be like, man, yeah, ooh, the defense of Shakur, yeah, Shakur technical, da 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 da. Boxing purists love Shakur, but a casual fan can hook on the Boots. They'll be like, man, this nigga beating the fuck out. This man dancing in front of this nigga. See, Eddie Hearn know what he got. That's why he tried to push Conor Ben, because Conor Ben was knocking niggas the fuck out.
Conor Ben, man, I think he really about to smash Eubank.
Nah, I think he about to, because he too wild for Eubank, bro. Eubank got a good ass jab and he experienced. And he fought tougher competition. He fought real competition, bro. That shit about to show too.
So Boozy said when he move ups. Oh, Boozy said they ain't waiting for them niggas if they ain't. Boozy
If
already
they ain't
talked
trying to
about.
fight, yeah, why
Yeah,
would
he
you
already talked.
wait?
Yeah, niggas talking about Boots need to fight Dev and shit like that. Nigga, these niggas already talking about moving up because they already know what time it is. Boots can say with one thing, but his pops already know it. Niggas
His
like, hold on.
pop see that shit. See, he the eyes. He go see, man. That nigga go protect his son, cause he not gonna let his son take no L that he ain't supposed to take. See, if Arrow Daddy box, Arrow Daddy would have been looking at Arrow like, "Hey, bro, you about to move up
See, right now,
before the
Boots is in
before
a
the
tough
Ugas
situation
fight."
though. Boots is in a tough situation. He's gonna have to sit on the shelf right now until Brian Norman has this fight with this Japanese dude
Uh,
because if he don't make the fight, he's gonna have to fight his mandatory. And if you just sitting around fight mandatories and shit, and you already struggling to make this weight, by the time you get to these niggas, who say you gonna be the best you?
just stay in the gym and stay sharp, bro. I had to pay somebody. I had to pay like, hey man, like Mario, bro. You got to give me this belt, bro.
Mario Barrios, and they
Yeah,
know,
I had to
and,
pay him whatever. Hey, bro,
and you know,
look, brother.
negotiating gonna be a bitch because they know you desperate.
They know you desperate.
They know you want it.
They know you want it, boy. That man won't undisputed, cuz.
Barrios might put that nigga on a rehydration clause.
That nigga might put that nigga on a rehydration clause because he don't want to get beat up. He still gonna get whooped.
I would.
I don't, man, bro. I don't think it matter with Mario Barrios if he don't want or not, bro. He
I know these niggas be so pussy they don't even care. They'll still be ducking us even if they had the opportunity to put him on a rehydration clause.
yeah, cause that man is different, bro. That man is generational, cuz.
That
Nigga talking
nigga,
about, oh, he ain't dancing. Man, cuz this nigga did some slow motion Matrix shit on
he
them
hits
niggas,
Staniosis.
cuz.
He hits Staniosis with a right hook and then whipped it around with an uppercut.
A bolo uppercut. Boy, that shit is crazy. Y'all niggas don't understand how hard that shit is.
But one thing I'm gonna keep it 1,000 though. Boots, he do be throwing them body shots a little low,
Yeah, he
and
do.
he do be
Cause he
coming
got
over,
long arms.
and he do be coming over the top of a nigga head with it sometimes, just a little
Wrapping
bit.
around their guard to the back of their head.
I do see it a little bit. I ain't. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Hey, bro, like what man, I fuck my nigga BBO, man. My nigga say, yeah, Roy Jones can throw multiple hooks with. I been like, bro, that nigga just threw 4 uppercuts in a row. What?
It's just the nostalgia.
Yeah, it's a nostalgia, bro. I don't think y'all see how athletic that nigga is,
It's just the
cuz.
nostalgia because if you got somebody that can look you in your eye and kind of slow it down, like he doing the Matrix, and then you throw a punch and he's still fucking going fast, and then he counter for uppercut.
Yeah,
That's some like next level shit.
yeah. And then he knocked him out like 10 seconds after that.
They threw the towel in, and he got knocked out at the same time.
At the same time. Man, what the fuck these niggas watching? I don't think these niggas watching the same shit that
Nah,
I'm.
they talking that shit because I'm like I watched Virgil Ortiz and I like Virgil Ortiz, but I watched him versus Burchick and versus Matt Mudrop, whatever.
Yep.
He's getting caught more than Boots. What are we talking
More than
about?
Boots. And he's nothing special like that.
He's leaving. He's special enough to beat these guys.
Yeah, to beat regular niggas, but to beat a generational talent,
Talent,
bro, you
yeah, that's different.
yeah, you either gotta be an all-time great or another generational talent. And you not, and he's not no all-time great, bro. Like Virgil don't give you.
Ortiz be in the high guard too.
Yep, he go split that shit
Yeah, I can see him turning that man nose to a bell pepper
into a bell pepper quick.
in the first two.
In the first 2, bro, them uppercuts, bro, that man a specialist with them shit, bro.
They talking about Virgil Ortiz, and I, bro, nah.
Man, I watch a lot of Virgil fights, bro. I don't see what they seeing. I'm like, what? This man is basic, bro. And he be having health issues, bro. You think this man about to beat Boots? Come on, man. I don't think y'all niggas. I don't know what it is with black fighters, bro, but I don't know, bro. Niggas be hating cause instantly. Like, and they be like, it ain't hate, it's criticism. No, this is hate, bro. This is a hate train.
I'm ready to see Mason back. Hey, what you think about what's his name?
Abdullah
Keyshawn?
Mason?
Bro, what you think? Somebody said that. Oh, this is what I said. Somebody mentioned it, but this was my comment to it. So Bob Arum and Top Rank, they're hosting a fight between Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis, and then
Yeah.
that African cop Nakafila, whatever his name is, Nakafia,
Yeah.
against Mason. So both guys fighting at 135 against former Shakur Stevenson opponents.
Yeah. That he looked bad against.
I think they setting it up to come take that man belt off of Shakur.
Yep. Cause guess what? Shakur looked bad against both of them too.
Yeah,
Against De Los Santos and
yeah,
Nakatila.
against both of them. So if Mason go in there and stop his ass, and then Keyshawn go in there and stop that one ass, they gonna say, "Oh, well, they was sick."
Yep.
I'm
Man, it
surprised that
just man, Shakur's style is defensive. He not like them. Like they want Shakur to be something he not, cause he's not that. He's a great defensive fighter, bruh. He's not a stopper. He's not a boxer puncher like a Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is a boxer puncher. Shakur is a defensive specialist. So yeah, he might go in there and fucking spank fucking De Los Santos and knock his ass out. Cause that's him. That's what he do. Yeah, Abdullah Mason might go in there and fucking knock their ass out.
what you think Keyshawn? You think Keyshawn Davis gonna whoop him?
Man, somebody going to sleep, bro. But I got Keyshawn. He been active, bro. Keyshawn too active. Yeah, Keyshawn a dog, bro. I don't think these niggas gonna beat Keyshawn like that, bro. It will take another dog ass nigga to beat Keyshawn.
But somebody said my dude last night pointed it out. He said he feel like Keyshawn Davis opponents been a lot of tailor
They
made pick.
sketchy, but guess what, bro? I see that dog in him, bro. I don't know. I just see it in him, cause and he fight like Bud to me. Like,
Can it be Top Rank's effective matchmaking?
yeah, it could be. It could be they running the hype train on that kid. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that boy got a nastiness in him, man. Inside the ring, I love Keyshawn. Outside the ring, he a tap dancing coon too. But that, you know what I'm saying? Inside the ring, that nigga raw, cuz I fuck with him.
Said I seen about order. Who fight?
How you feel about that polio fight with Super
Matia?
L?
I think with this guy Polio, right? He's a good decent boxer, and he got some good counter right hand, counter hook. He's real
Mm-hmm.
good at that. He's real good at that.
And
And
leading you into it.
yeah, it leads you right into it. I think Matias might get caught with some shit and get dropped because he don't got no
Damn,
defense.
you think he might get dropped?
Yeah.
That's the one weakness of polio though, man. He ain't really got no power.
I mean, he don't really got no power, but he do got enough power to sit you
He got
down.
accuracy now. He do got accuracy. He just
Yeah,
ain't got
and
no
that
power.
actually make you sit down. But what if Matias eat that shit?
And he keep coming through it. That's what I was thinking. So it's all about how he react to his punch to me, how he react to his power. If he can walk through him, I got Matias. If Matias can't walk through him, if he get hit with some shit and he back up, it make him stop in his tracks. Cause Matias square his body up a lot to catch you. So if it make him stop in his track and make him reset, it might be a long night for his ass, boy. Cause all you do is gotta time his rhythm of his steps, Matias, and you can beat him, bro. Cause he gotta be planted to hit you.
Man, you think Rolly gonna knock Ryan Garcia ass out?
He could, bruh. Ryan gonna be drained. The nigga all the juice, bruh. I think he been on the juice for the Medueno fight too, bruh. When he knocked his molar out,
So you
the
think he
fight
not gonna
right
make the
before
fight?
Dwayne. Yeah, the fight before
The
Dwayne.
fight, you don't think he gonna make the fight weight?
Man, I think he gonna make it, and I think he gonna be like it go hit his ass. Cause he ain't on the juice no more. He ain't made the fight wait for the Medueno fight either. Remember?
What fight is the Dueno fight? I don't know. I
It's
don't
the
know.
fight that he had right before there.
I thought he fought Durante before he fought Dev.
Yeah, he fought Oscar with the Duarte. I'm thinking I'm mixing him up with Medueno ass with Keyshawn. Yeah, he fought Oscar Duarte with the Duarte fight. Remember, he didn't make weight.
He did, man. Because Ryan never really weighed 140 ever. I don't know why he ever mentioned 140. He's never fought at 140 ever.
Yeah, he never made weight. That man paid Oscar Duarte to
He fought.
change the weight at the end.
He might do that with what's his name too.
Man, Turkey ain't going for that shit.
You don't think so?
Man, Turkey is not going for that shit. Turkey don't play with them niggas, man. Turkey
Turkey,
gonna have your ass thrown off the highest building in Dubai. You keep doing that shit.
Turkey ain't fucking with what's his name? Schofield.
Yeah. Oh, they burn they bread with Turkey.
That's the dumbest shit you could do, to be honest.
For real, that man the bag, bro. You you burn your breads with the bag.
Cause you scared of Shakur. You scared to lose to Shakur, bro. All you could have did was just get outboxed.
That nigga scared to lose the Shakors. Shakors. Shakur. We love Shakors. That nigga daddy is, but that nigga got too much estrogen in him.
And then his dad beating up on chicks and shit.
Yeah, I don't respect hoe ass niggas like that. Cause I got a daughter, nigga. I got sisters and shit.
So you a sassy nigga beating up on chicks? Like what? Damn,
Yeah.
where this nigga? Where is mom at?
Where's mama at, cuz? I've been raised by, cuz, like I always say, cuz, I've been raised by a single mama, my nigga, and my grandma, my nigga. Like, I don't play that shit, cuz. They hitting on women shit. Shit, no.
I don't know, man. The shit's just weird these days. But man, I gotta get up out of here. About to get some rest. Art
Hell
next show
yeah,
got time.
boy.
Hell yeah, I should be shipping your shirt this week.
Shit, yeah, boy. I seen that post, boy. I need that,
Hell
boy.
yeah, you caught me on a good week too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot
Shit,
of niggas
shit.
they be thinking I'm Amazon Prime and shit. Like I'm shipping next day. I be like, man.
First of all, I gotta make this shit. I gotta
That's what I'm
create
saying.
the
Like I gotta
shit.
make this shit. I gotta go to work, nigga. I gotta go
I
to the post office. I'm not just sitting. That's why people be online talking. Our man just sell t-shirts. Like, no, nigga, I got a whole full-time job. I got a kid.
I
This is
got a
bullshit.
kid. Yeah, I'm about to say that's more than a full time job, brother. Kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Nah, nigga, I gotta give you some time. I got set dates for when I ship. I ship
They,
all my hoodies and shit all at once.
then your baby going to daycare and shit, boy. My baby finally about to go to school, boy. Like,
Shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Daycare coming up. She not even in that yet.
ooh, shit, boy.
No, my
But
baby's.
that daycare expense is that bullshit, bro.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but shit. Anyway,
and it's getting higher.
I know, and it's getting more dangerous too.
Yeah, more dangerous, boy, because you got to worry about, man. I go they, bro. Let me tell you, I go they letting the motherfuckers know, hey, something better not happen to my kid.
Bro, they be in there beating up the kids, and then
Yeah.
here in my city, a kid end up eating fucking a piece of fentanyl. Like, man,
What the fuck?
yeah, in my city, that's just crazy.
No, man.
Yeah,
Hey, man, just let them folks know, bro. Like, hey, my baby girl, cuz that's my life.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Them niggas, man. Look, it's just crazy out here in this country. You already know. We got
Yeah, I
niggas
already know, boy.
shooting up schools and shit. You seen that clip of that dude walking past a dead body and he just sipping on Starbucks at the school?
Man, ooh, shit. No, I ain't seen that. You
So
gotta send me that clip.
there was a shooting just now.
Yeah, with the sheriff kid.
Yeah, so yeah, there's like because everybody got cell phones, so a nigga was just walking past the scene in school and he got his phone out, he recording, but he's sipping on Starbucks and he just
Yeah.
put the camera on the girl, and the girl just on the floor with a whole like just leaking out blood.
Ooh, shit.
But niggas like, damn, why you ain't trying to help her or nothing like that? But it's just like, damn, this is so normal in our country.
Yeah. Man, see, I used to go pick up bodies for my granddaddy business. Like, and a lot of people dying from fentanyl, dog. Like,
I know accidental overdose. Yeah, there was an
yeah,
expired rapper here in Minnesota who died off of that shit. Fuck.
man.
uh
Taking them pills, bro, you can't be mad. That's why I don't do none of that
I
shit.
don't do nothing. I'd be like Wiz Khalifa on that. Married 3 times. That's the only thing I do.
That's the
And
only
even and
thing I
even and
do
even
good.
with that, you gotta watch out. You can't even get it from niggas on the street like that all the time out here because niggas be messing with one thing and messing with the other.
Yeah, and they mix it together and mix it around. Yeah,
Or
you can't
touch
be
the
fuck.
wrong thing and hand it to you. Like, yeah, so you gotta
Yeah. Ooh,
we
shit.
be going to yeah, we go to the dispensary out here.
Yeah, y'all
So,
got it good. Y'all got legal weed up there.
I still remember living in Texas, man. Nigga, they try to hem me up for having a fucking piece of joy in my pocket, nigga.
Boy,
Boy,
welcome to
they
Georgia.
nigga in the fucking the South, man, they don't play about no damn weed, man.
For
But
real, boy.
I still remember because I was born in Minnesota, but I lived in Texas for a real long time, like my teenage years.
Yeah,
So when I came back to Minnesota, weed was decriminalized. I'm like, that's cool. But then when I went to Minnesota, when I went to California, I
yeah,
remember smoking. I'm just like, oh shit, damn, niggas can smoke outside in public for the first time. I mean, we've been smoking outside in public, but like where it's like for sure they ain't gonna come fuck with you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
But
even though they
possibly,
could, but it's like you got more reason to defend yourself because they can't fuck with you because it's just legal.
yeah, legal. Yeah, boy, that shit feel different, boy.
Hell yeah, especially
See,
here.
it's decriminalized in Savannah, Georgia, but because we only get tickets for it now if it's under an ounce. But man, this shit still some bullshit. We
Yeah, that's
still
how it
get
was back then in Minnesota, but now it's like, nigga, I'm walking in the store. Let me get
that,
two of these, two of that, and then let me get some papers on the way out.
and it's cheaper than the street value. That
Yep.
shit.
And then
Yeah.
also get a license to carry, so I get to keep my peace and all that. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's a nice little state out here in Minnesota. The only thing is it get real cold.
Oh yeah, it get real cold. See,
Like right now, it's
Savannah, we
April and it's
we
still
open
cold.
carry.
Right? I know. I'm y'all low key lucky because niggas got
Mm.
to take a class out here and pay $100.
Oh nah, boy. Look, we don't even need a gun license to get guns down here, cause we're a gun sanctuary state.
I know in
Yeah.
Georgia, but y'all don't play. The police don't play out there.
Hell
Police
nah.
don't play out here in Minnesota. George Floyd.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Oh shit, yeah. So it is, boy. You from the
Nigga,
same place?
it was like a fucking during the riots. It was crazy out here, nigga. Like, and I was pointing it out. I was telling niggas, man, there's some undercover niggas out here starting these fires and shit. I was telling niggas that.
Yeah. See, what's crazy about my city right now is a lot of YNs becoming the police right now. So they kind of chill and relax now. Like
Oh yeah,
they
yeah, yeah. I be seeing that over there in Georgia. They be police with the low phase and shit like that.
yeah, with the little niggas be cool, and I be like, look at
Yeah,
y'all boy chilling.
you can't outrun them niggas because them niggas used to play football and track.
Yeah, yeah, you ain't
Uh-huh.
outrunning them niggas cause the little niggas got they wet. I
I know
fuck
y'all
with
got a
them
lot. I
though.
know y'all got a lot of black cops out there in Atlanta. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm from Savannah. You know, my city 55% black, so it's a lot of about mayor black, our alderman black. Like, bro, it's just
y'all got the bougie black folks over there too.
Yeah, yeah, that like I told you, Georgia is like liberal, but it's like Republican too. Like we love our guns and shit. We love all that other shit, and we get on some justice shit. But you know,
Yeah.
it's liberal conservative,
At
nigga.
least y'all got what's his name? What's that nigga name? Ryan Norman Jr.
Yeah, yeah, man. We about to get rid
Y'all
of
got a
that nigga.
champion. Yeah, y'all got a we only have in Minnesota. We only had one. No, we had two champions. Nah, not even world champions. We had
Oh shit.
Jamal James and
Yeah,
what's his name? What's that nigga name? Uh, his name's Caleb. Caleb Truax. He beat what's his name? This guy who ended up fighting Eubank down.
yeah.
He beat him by like an upset. It stole his title for a little bit.
It's still that time for a little bit.
Yeah,
Nigga
so
had that shit.
man, but yeah, see, but y'all got Brian Norman Jr. He can make some big waves if he beat
Man,
Boots.
we had Holyfield and we had Burning Forest.
Yeah, Holyfield's a legend, man.
Yeah,
And
Burning Forest a legend too.
Holyfield for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
Man, that nigga beat Shane Mosley twice, boy. That nigga a super legend, boy.
I know.
And was undisputed. That
Uh,
nigga beat the coon out of Shane Mosley ass.
hey, but I gotta get up out of here, man. But I'll
Yeah,
holler at you
man.
though.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, hit me up, bro. You already know what time it is, man. You got to send me that link.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Definitely.